Okay. We should be all good to go.
Okay.
Feel free to take it away. So
Game crashes.
yeah, it's just dead. So if everything goes more or less according to plan, today should be the final stream of Outer Wilds, excluding any DLC that we might do later. But we have roughly 4 things on the to-do list today. There is there's the Quantum Moon. We have the Ash Twin Project, which you still have to figure out what the Ash Twin Project is and whatnot. We then have special endings. There's 2 special endings that I'll be navigating you guys through. And then the true ending of the game.
Cool.
So, yeah, those are our objectives for today.
Time to find the Quantum Moon.
So, as you're looking for the Quantum Moon, I think that this would be a very good opportunity for us to just once again review the quantum lessons that you guys have learned over the course of the game.
The 3 most important ones: stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
pretty good, yeah.
Oh, wait, is that it? There it is.
Oh shit.
Okay, so what's one of
sun?
Oh, no.
it's going behind this. Oh my god, Jesse, you're going way too fast.
Yeah, I know. Is it still there?
No, you haven't. You don't see it. It's probably at the Dark Bramble now, because it has to appear somewhere where you're not looking, or maybe Giant's Deep behind you.
I think is that it?
Giant's Deep. There's 2 moons there.
But what if
Oh yeah.
3?
Oh, it's around Timberhearth. There you go. Actually, it's gonna go behind Timberhearth, isn't it?
No.
And are we gonna lose it? We're gonna lose it?
Keep in mind that
it seems to be
if you want to have a go, oh, there it is. It's still
No,
there.
no, it's still there.
Oh, no, that's
we're right at the
is that the
cusp.
Addle Rock?
I can't tell.
That might be the Addle Rock.
Oh,
But if
shit.
you do want a more
it's a
direct
geyser.
way of knowing where the Quantum Moon is, don't forget that at the south pole of the Ember Twin, there is a thing that just tells you where it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're probably right. It probably is easier just to like look around. Yeah,
We also
that's
have the signal scope.
I don't think the Quantum Moon points towards or I don't think the signal scope points towards the Quantum Moon, does it?
You could double check.
Quantum
It's quantum
fluctuation.
nonetheless.
Oh.
Jesse,
Was
you're
it
going
Quantum
so
That's
far
another
so
shard.
fast.
So don't forget.
You gotta stop your
technically,
velocity,
Giant's
dude.
Deep
You're going
has
out into
the-
deep space.
has quantum stuff. That's the cave shard, right? It says right there.
And that's the
That's
island,
island
shard,
shard.
so that's not that one. Tower
Power
shard.
shard.
That's
Shard.
Grove shard, which is Timberhearth.
There's too many. in this single
Why do I
spot
feel
there.
like we're still leaving incredibly quickly?
I have no idea.
I think it's just because he's crazy far away. Just like autopilot to Brittle Hollow or something, so that way you're in the system.
Meditate.
Yeah,
Or you could do
meditate.
that. That also works, I guess.
And then
Solution to all
re-roll.
problems.
I mean, to
That
be
is
I mean,
over.
to be
Oh, there you go,
fair,
there's
the
unknown.
Quantum Moon might not be in the
shit.
solar system right now. that is a thing it can do.
Well, I mean, he's tracking an unknown.
No, but there's an unknown. Yeah, he's tracking.
It's like, where's that?
It says that it's 15,000 meters away.
It's near
But it's getting
Timberhearth?
closer.
Very cool.
Tate.
Look at the big fat arrow. He's going so fast.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Peel off.
Well, I mean, it's not even like
Here.
you can't even just keep your eyes peeled. You gotta because if you look away, it's gone immediately.
Keep your
It's getting
quantum
a little warm.
eyes peeled.
Oh, never mind. I saw an
Dude, you're
orange shield.
still
I'm like,
going.
huh.
Wait, are you autopiloting? You're not even autopilot right now. Okay.
Oh, I'm not?
No, there's a big thing in the top left that was engage autopilot.
I was.
I think you were and then disengaged at some point. I'm not sure though.
I feel like we should, just for the sake of
Oh,
principle,
you know
figure out
that
what this unknown is.
That might be the shard that's in the museum.
Oh,
You
okay.
belong in a
Oh.
museum.
Because there are 2 shards on Timberhearth, one in the Grove, one in the museum.
That is true.
I don't know why. Like I said, just go to the tracker on Ember Twin.
Just
Don't
hit
forget,
Oh,
on
there it
you
is.
will
It's
be
right there.
approaching-
Oh,
You got
Don't-
it.
Oh no.
Oh
Go around it. Don't
no.
let it disappear behind the thing. Don't let it disappear behind the.
Go to left.
Oh,
Oh, easy.
oh,
Now you gotta stop your
nice.
momentum because you're going way too fast.
Wait, look.
okay.
Keep
your
your
eye
eyes
on
on it.
All right. Just there you go. You're good.
Your eye on the ball.
All right. Once again, we're gonna review the quantum lessons. What are the 3 quantum lessons that you've learned so far?
Well, staring at it, obviously, and then being able to be quantumly entangled by, like standing on the rock or whatever. So you also,
While
fucking-
while it disappears. Sure, that's
Yeah.
good. I'll remind you just in case you forgot, because the 3rd lesson is not really. Oh my god, the 3rd lesson is not really a lesson in the same way that the other ones are like things. The 3rd one's more like a map. It tells you where you're supposed to go.
Hey, look, a body.
Is this the same body
Finally.
from the other time?
Oh, maybe.
What happened to all the snow?
Are we on a different area?
Well, what does it look
Is it-
like?
Well, what does it look like?
Is it because we're on Timberhearth?
I mean, we're
My
technically
control.
on Quantum Moon, but yeah, it's like
Jesse's controller
we're
fucks up
close to
again.
Timberhearth.
Shimona.
To remind you, your objective for the Quantum Moon, in order to complete the Quantum Moon pilgrimage, you need to get the tower, because there's a tower somewhere on the Quantum Moon. You need to get the tower to the North Pole. So,
Hey.
so with this being said, my hope
Okay.
was that Jesse and Grant would be able to
Fog.
work
foggy.
together to figure out what you're supposed to do.
Oh, hey, there's a purple thing.
Oh, hey, shit.
Here.
Was that quantum? I think this was quantum.
Remember, I do not recommend you launch yourself.
By Quantum Moon?
Holding him.
Ah,
So funny enough, you've actually already read this.
wait. This was the shuttle in the.
Oh,
comet, right?
yeah.
So this was not the shuttle that
no,
was on the
that was a
comet.
separate
This is
one.
a
This is the one on
different
Timber-
shuttle
or
that
no,
came
Brittle
from
Hollow.
Brittle
Oh, right.
Hollow.
Yeah, this is the one that we
Expected.
zoop. Okay.
My shuttle
yeah.
has landed at the moon's south pole. It seems to receive visitors at the south pole.
I'm ready.
Apparently, they are ready for something. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Well, we already know it's the quantum pilgrimage, so
Hmm. What should we do with this though?
Leave
nothing.
it. Do not launch.
Yeah, you probably you were.
Oh,
Hello?
You
I
launched
think,
it.
I think. Yeah. Or you just teleported yourself back somewhere. I don't.
No, if he looks out the back door, he just launched himself from the quantum moon, I think. Wait, you recalled yourself to Brittle Hollow!
That's what I just
Yeah.
figured. I think
Oh my
you just
god!
teleported
How did you do
back.
that without? Did you move the ball?
I think that's
I
what
didn't
the-
move
I
the
think
ball.
that's
I didn't
what the
move it.
thing
I got
is.
teleported.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any sense because it's not an automated process. In order to recall it, you have to do the thing.
I think it's actually you. I think you actually hit the ball accidentally and launched it to the middle one, which
Oh,
maybe
maybe.
recalls. Yeah.
Meditate.
Good job though. That was good.
That was
you know?
funny.
Was that supposed to happen?
I mean, technically yes, as you push the middle part of the thing, so it is working properly at least. But can you imagine, like, just think about it. How easily could someone accidentally be like, "Whoops! I just looked in that direction and it went
Now
up."
I'm on another planet.
Yeah. It took me
Are we
20
supposed
million
to be
years
here?
to get to that
No,
quantum moon,
Jesse,
and now
no,
I
you're
just
not.
accidentally,
Okay.
looked up.
Can we go back?
Meditate.
If you
Meditate.
go back, to go back via this shuttle, you'd have to do a shit ton of math. So
Just meditate.
you might as well just meditate since your ship is now drifting aimlessly through the vacuum of space.
Oh yeah.
There's no quantum moon.
But what if we shoot the shuttle?
Sure.
Into the
You
sun.
could try. You could try. Let's see where we go.
I was like, did I even land? Okay.
Oh, you don't want to shoot it with you inside of it?
Oh yeah, huh?
Nah.
Okay, you
No,
know.
let's just go to the White House.
You know what?
I walked
Oh,
too
it
far
did.
back, and I forgot there was no wall there.
Recap.
So it looks like the environment changes depending on how far we are from the sun.
Or how close
Or
we are
where
to
we're
something
close.
else.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah, okay.
Because Timberheart's pretty close to the sun, so.
I'm gonna
Well,
say that we just let them try to figure it out for a little bit, Saba.
Okay.
Wait.
Ah, Lawrence is muted.
Can we get
Hopefully
any-
he's not running after a tent again.
Uh-oh. Lawrence in the tent.
That should be like a saga.
Lawrence in the tent, part 1.
Yeah.
Let us see.
Lettuce?
Let us pray. Haha.
Alrighty. Where is it?
There it is.
Quantum moon. Hit it.
Can you like check real fast? Because I don't remember if it actually has a. Oh, you're going very close to a certain planet.
We're fine. Oh, there goes the
it's
quantum
not.
moon.
There goes the quantum moon. You know?
You
like that
may
we
want
just
to
snapped away from
repair. Make repairs.
Nah, it's just your headlights and landing gear. You don't need either anyways.
You don't need either, anyways.
Very cool.
Whoever heard of broken landing gear?
Oh yeah, but if you have a lock on the quantum moon, can you like check to see if it makes like the quantum thing sound noise
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever?
Fluctuations.
I just don't know. I do not remember.
Let's see. Where is it?
Oh, where can it be? Is that
There
it?
it is.
Right there.
Wait, did it not move?
It did move.
Oh, we just got lucky and immediately found it again. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, it does make
Yes,
fluctuations.
it does.
Yo, it do be fluctuating.
That's pretty good.
It do be fluctuating though.
So it's by the Ember Twins or whatever. So what it'll look like this time. Fire!
Well, Jesse's about to make a oh. That's
Wait, remember it has to still. Yeah.
Jesse, you need a
Jesse.
Jesse, why?
What?
Jesse, you
I
know
say
that that's not how this works.
Photo,
Alright.
Jesse.
You didn't actually take a photo. You just
I
shot
didn't
your
take the
thing
photo.
onto the surface of the planet and then was like, okay, this is good enough.
Not your goo into the sun.
Into the
yes.
sun.
My what is it? Scout has a mind of its own. It sees things.
Oh, I'm getting sucked in.
It should be like Mario Galaxy 2, where the second player controls the scout.
Yeah.
It's just like
I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Man, it was right there, and
Yeah.
looked
You
out.
didn't take a picture.
no, but I looked at it. It reappeared by the twin planets again, and then
You could just
did you?
rotate
Yeah.
yourself a little bit.
That
to
is
see
true.
Maybe come back.
As with everything with the quantum stuff, if
Damn
you
it.
first off, you're fucking flying at 1,000,000 miles an hour again.
Says who?
His speed, the fact that he's
Jesse
whipping by
has,
stars at 1,000,000 miles an
His
hour.
motto is need for speed. Okay. He's
Yeah.
just
Need to pee.
Need to pee.
that is something everyone needs to do. You have to be original, Grant. Okay.
Oh shit. You're right.
Just also make sure you're not in the way of the interloper.
nah.
Just what if you're like you get smashed head-on
Yeah,
collision?
let's play a game of chicken with the interloper. I bet we'll win.
Who can get
pretty
to the who can get closest to the sun fastest?
Yeah, watch me. And you just fly directly into it. And then
did
you wake
win.
up like, I win, loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Quantum.
Just Beyblade yourself around. Just
It
spin.
was right there. It was.
Was it? Did you look
Yeah.
away? I didn't see it.
I spun too fast.
No.
How you guys liking the music?
Bass music.
Based. Oh, was that it? No, never mind. I thought it was over by the Ember Twins again.
Big space.
I wonder how long.
Is that it?
No.
No, I don't think so.
What the heck is that big thing on Timberhearth that I keep thinking is a...
I think
That's like the geyser?
Yeah, that's the geyser.
What? It's so freaking bright.
Yeah, it's weird.
What a selfish little geyser. Oh, look at me from space.
No.
I think maybe something that I think Jesse sometimes forgets that we just keep momentum. We don't stop moving, so that's why he's just like, let's continue.
That's
to
why he
go
just constantly like hits the
left.
acceleration over and over.
left acceleration, left acceleration.
No,
like I feel like he
Jesse's
thinks we're
drifting
stopping.
around the
but we're
star.
We
not.
don't stop here. We don't stop. We keep going.
Yeah, we don't stop. Jesse's drifting, dude. It's sick as hell.
Face drifting.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Drifting around these
No, it's not
planets.
that.
Deja vu.
I just been to.
I love deja vu.
It really is deja vu. This game's a time loop.
Oh, is that a
is Battle
supernova?
Wilds, but deja vu,
Are those supernovas in the background?
perhaps.
I'm glad you noticed.
I'll never tell.
Because I do remember that you talked about how as time passes through the game, all the supernovas,
Actually, since
all
we're
the stars
this far away,
explode.
I'm wondering if they made like, but no, we can fly through it. It almost feels
Is that
like
it over there?
space
I
is
think
like
that's
a
it over there.
sphere. Like we're inside a contained sphere.
Or
Are
something
you
over
talking about
there.
like? Are you talking about like in terms of game development?
Yeah, like it feels like the
In
sky
terms
stuff
of
is
game development,
sphere.
if you accelerated as fast as your ship could mathematically go before like physics would break it apart, you would have to fly in a singular direction for 3 hours.
Wow.
Because it's just like I said before, the entire space is just math. There's nothing in
What
it.
if we
It's
go
just enormous.
backwards?
Okay.
Oh,
What if we
it
go
Oh,
is
back
that
good
to
it?
that
eye,
one
by the way,
game?
Jesse. I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Lord, that is dark.
It's next to Brittle Hollow
Take a
instead.
picture. Take a picture. No.
Remember, even if you miss seeing it, if you've taken a picture of it,
There it is. Shit.
He turned it off again. He keeps recalling the thing.
Okay.
he's like, I
There
need
you
a
go.
grade A picture.
Rule thirds.
Yeah, we don't settle for less.
There we go. Money shot.
Real deep in that money shot.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh hey, it's ice again. Where are we by? We're by Brittle Hollow.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, very nice.
Alrighty.
Fool.
And there's the
Ah.
tower. I'm
There's
glad you
new
finally found it.
things. There's new things here. So I guess we have to go to here when it's next to Brittle Hollow?
Is there a reason why it
don't
says
know.
unidentified signal nearby?
He can because I guess the Quantum Moon has a signal, right? So if he pulls out his signal scope and then points down. There you
There
go.
you go. That's
Okay,
what I
that's
was
what that
looking
was for.
for. The quantum
Hey, look, it's the
signal.
quantum moon.
So now
we
you
can
can just listen to
find
that, I
it.
guess.
Sick. Oh wow. Words.
Name?
Planet.
Ah,
Wording?
it's the things.
Game.
Game?
Recall the rule
Recall
of
the
the sixth location.
Wait, what's the sixth one? Go back to the planets.
Isn't that the eye?
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let me
4.
count. 1, 2,
Thank you.
3. Yeah. I think the math is right on that.
You have recalled the rule
And
of
I can
quantum
feel the
imaging.
sass from my monitor.
Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Also, if we look away, then we change to ship log been
Okay.
updated. Sick.
We always need a splash of sass, Lawrence. Okay, that's flavor.
Splash of sass.
Splash of
I'm naming
sass.
my next album that.
Oh shit. It's like Lawrence at a bar. Shit. Lawrence, splash of sass.
Splash of sass.
I'm assuming we need to have it like just jump from planet to planet.
It's currently pointing at Brittle Hollow, which is where we're by. Can we move it? If we look away, will it like jump to another location?
And we move it, move it. We'd like
Can
to
we
move it, move it.
Is there anything like up? Okay. Well,
Nothing.
oh god. Nothing up there but a concussion. Anyways. Okay, looking back. Okay, so it's still at Brittle Hollow. We can't like physically move that, right?
No.
Oh, hey, so we've moved. Okay. So right, and so has the entire tower. Hey, it's back. Okay.
I played a trick on you. It's like boo.
That was literally my reaction when I first saw the tower. Like, oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
Gotta go look
God.
for it. And it's back.
And it's back. Cool, thanks.
Okay.
I think you have to take a picture of the tower itself. Oh no, maybe never mind.
I mean,
Okay.
the inside of the tower still quantifies as part of the tower, right? It
Is
doesn't
it?
like discriminate between outside or inside, right?
What if your insides
Oh, just-
were quantum, but your outsides were not?
Okay, Jesse, do not recall the thing. Oh God.
Okay.
For a second, I was like, oh, if it's just staring at the wall of the quantum like tower or whatever, will the
That still
thing disappear? Because you're technically not taking a picture
no,
of the
because
surface of it.
it's observing the entangled object, so it'd still count.
Oh,
Good, good.
okay.
He could shoot it to the ceiling of the tower and then just like leave it there, and that would still count.
That's good.
So the tower acts like the shard, so we need to get to the North Pole
Somehow.
somehow through this thick fog. I guess walk along the equator and find like an opening or something at the ground level. This is the South Pole. Damn.
It's a little foggy.
It is foggy.
Foggy out.
I think this is a wall.
You're kind of moving. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I worked
Yeah,
back.
and as
and we
soon
pop
as you
back and
come back
stuff.
down the south.
What's that?
Oh,
In the south.
it's a
Oh, hey.
shuttle.
Don't get in. Don't do it.
See, we have the shuttle and the tower.
We have,
I think the
we have
shuttle's
it
gone.
all.
I might
Damn it.
I might recommend that you take another
Almost back.
look at the tower. Just saying.
But what if?
Make sure you look at everything closely.
Okay, so we're still pointed at Brittle Hollow. Can we close the door? What if we close the door? Yeah, we
Oh,
don't need
it's
them
real nice and
anyways.
cozy in here now.
Yeah, we don't need it.
Wait a minute. If we're in here,
Oh wait, what if you turned off the lights
There.
out on this side?
we're in here.
Isn't that lights? Yeah. Like if we're in there, you know, like I'm glad that we're out here and that he's in there and that we're in there and that he's in there and that. Oh, okay. I think you need to get rid of the image. Or do you?
Wait a minute, the image was outside.
Wait a minute, we moved.
I mean, you did put away the camera for a second.
Yeah.
So that does give off light, unfortunately.
Yeah, so you got a bada bing,
Oh.
a bada boom.
Noise happened.
Look at the wall.
Ah, we're in Timber Hearth
yeah.
now. Ah.
Okay, so we're at a different spot.
Ah.
Where are we at now? We're back at
Brittle Hollow.
Brittle Hollow.
Ah. Is it
Can't
random?
have shit in Brittle Hollow.
Is it random? I feel like
Maybe
it could
space
be
and
random.
Time. Oh shit!
What does this mean? What do we do?
You wanna open the door? This ain't the North Pole, so you can't get out.
Well,
We're at the eye.
So
Did we win the game?
I will. Do you win the
did
game?
it. End of stream.
I'll give you just a little bit of a tip, just so that way you don't have to like spend as much time like fiddling with this. You've been like using the mouse to like turn the lights on and off. The exact same thing can be done with the flashlight.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you can be faster, I guess. A little
Yeah,
bit.
instead of having to like
faster.
look up and look down, look up and look down, you can just flashlight on and off.
Yo, but the ground is like all messed up.
Well, I mean, do you guys want to see what the other places look like? While we're, I guess, stuck here
Nah.
in this tower.
You should probably recall your scout.
No. Scout! No! Oh.
The scout's been decapitated.
Not again.
The scout is one with the tower.
Also, your scout's giving off light, so you probably actually do need to recall that.
Feels
What
bad.
if we want a stick selfie?
Okay,
Brawler,
we were here
okay.
before. Oh, do you want to see what Giant's Deep is?
Deep.
Water. We're gonna
Water.
drown.
Not again. Take a picture. Water just comes flooding in and just we drown instantly.
What island is this? Oh wait, no. What are we doing? We're on the moon.
Oh, it's the water temple in Ocarina of Time. Ooh. We have to fight our shadow self.
Not again.
So I mean, yeah, it's just
Not again.
It's a lot of water.
probably here.
Oh, so what if we
I thought we
That's a
rushed
lot of
in.
water.
Yes, we did.
bada bing bada boom?
Ah, so close. But that big fuck
But
you
what if-
storm is here.
That big
What
word
if
there.
we run it back and jump over the storm? Let's go, Jesse!
Rats.
Remember,
Damn
whenever you re-enter, it brings you to the South Pole every time.
Hey,
It's the
look, a
dude.
body.
Don't recall the scout.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, what? What is scout doing here?
Yo, what the scout doing though?
well.
But I
The
think
tower's still here.
so. The picture that you took, I don't know how the scout got there. That I don't know how to answer. But your picture, I think, still locked the tower in place.
Sick.
I agree with that.
Very cool.
Okay, so where haven't we seen yet?
Oh.
Oh, this we haven't seen. This is, I think, Dark Bramble.
Well, why is it icy? Oh, it's
The Dark
It's so
Bramble
far
has a bunch
away.
of ice, doesn't it?
Jesse, the picture.
Okay. Okay.
Just to make sure they don't lose the tower.
Okay. The Dark Bramble Moon was the one that we went to first.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
But you didn't
So-
find the tower at the time. You took the shuttle and left, I think.
But
No, I think-
let's run it back.
Oh
I
no, we
think
might
what
have just ended the
happened-
stream.
Yeah, we ended the stream.
There
We
you
ended
go.
the stream with
I
us
encountered the
going
wall,
through-
and I was like, "What do I do at
Ended
the
the
wall?"
stream,
And then we
And
ended the
then
stream.
ended our dream.
That's true.
50% fewer.
Oh, right, right.
remaining.
And then we tried to do that.
What is this? Is this just a weird texture thing?
It's just a weird texture thing.
I was just like, yeah, that's a little bit weird.
Are there any planets that they haven't seen yet? There
we
is.
haven't got to
I think
the,
there's, like,
the
one.
hourglass. twin.
There's one that they haven't. Yeah. okay.
Yeah, Ember Twins.
I think, unlike, the planet itself, the Giant's Deep one is kind of nice. It's like a little resort
I
spot.
think, yeah, okay, what quantum moon planet would you want to be living at?
What would the quantum moon version of Earth look like? Would it just be covered in like tiny buildings?
Or like,
it
would it
would
be
have
more like Timberhearts?
everything.
We
Because
have a
like
little
Timberhearts
forest,
still
a
has
little
buildings.
lake. Maybe
Yeah.
instead of it being tiny buildings, maybe they're big buildings where they just don't make any sense. Like you can't get in them.
Little,
It's just
yeah,
New
little
York.
desert.
It's just New York.
It's just New York.
Be more
yeah,
like
all you have left is the whatchamacallit, the
Ember Twins.
Ember Twin to see.
Hourglass twins, but yeah.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
I see you.
I think you were
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
there, and then you.
I'm just sitting there. You gotta wait for it to go all the way back if it does.
Jump the gun, Jesse.
Damn it.
So I think the water sound is timber hearth.
The geyser sound, yeah.
Why we keep going back and forth?
You will never find it. I thought that
You
was
had
it.
one chance and you messed it up.
I'm having flashbacks when I had to do this. It was a
So,
pain in the ass.
Lawrence, do you think at this
I'm
point
guessing it's
they could use
time-based.
some guidance?
Yeah.
I feel
What do
like
you
it's
think?
time-based.
Yeah.
Guidance as in reminding them of what the actual puzzle here is. So,
Sure.
Jesse and Grant, you have obviously picked up on the fact that whatever celestial body the quantum moon is orbiting, it'll take on the physical properties of that body, right?
Yes.
And your objective is to get to the North
It's
Pole,
literally one Ep.6.
right? Your
It's
objective is
easy.
to get to the North Pole.
Yes.
But
that is
why
true.
are you having difficulty getting to the North Pole?
There's a
Because
wall in
on
the
each
way.
planet, there's always something in the way.
There's always something that's blocking the way there, right? Now, I'm going to remind you that you guys have been purposefully locking the tower in place.
Yeah. Well, because we want to move the tower to the North Pole, but we want to get to the North Pole and then get rid of the thing so the tower follows us. Or
I don't
I don't think
even
this is
I
working,
understood the
Jesse.
phrasing you said.
Something
But
tells
what
me
if-
this isn't working.
Yeah.
He's like,
Can you
"Brute force."
imagine? Can you imagine any particular reason why the tower wouldn't be able to make it to that first location?
Nope.
Oh, and the sun's exploding.
sun.
Okay. Good
We'll be
damn it.
fine. We'll just keep teleporting away from the sun.
yeah, well, if we get iframes every time we teleport, so we just continually do this.
Well, there is
can
one
survive.
celestial body that you can hang around.
They'll,
for sure away
they'll
from
never
the
be able
sun.
to get us.
Their consciousness
for
will still
sure.
get sucked through the time thing, so I don't think it works. Although they
Wait,
won't
let's-
experience
let's
the
chill on the
explosion.
eye.
Yeah, real quick, get
Chill
to the
on the
sixth
eye.
location. Yeah, okay, now
Yeah,
just
okay,
hang out
just
here
stay
and wait
here.
for the sun to explode.
Get a fucking.
So
probe.
while you're waiting, can you imagine
Turn on
any
the lights.
reason why the tower isn't going to the first location?
Ash
Except
Twin
for that
Project.
one time.
Except for that one time, exactly. Can you imagine
missing.
why?
Oh, the sand?
Not exactly the sand. Close, though. You're on the right track.
Is it because it's connected to the sun station?
No, that's a pretty big leap, but I respect
Okay.
it.
Because I know that the sun station's the first to get destroyed. So
That is
Open the
true,
door.
but that really doesn't have to do much with the quantum moon.
what if I open the door?
In science
Yeah.
fiction, what happens traditionally when you teleport into a solid object? Look at this.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
So do
That's
we
wild.
die?
That counts as you dying, yeah.
Apparently.
Man, that was not a secret ending.
That was not no, because you just looped. That's all you did. You just looped. Whatever. I'm just gonna say that maybe when you guys get back to the quantum moon, maybe don't lock the tower in place as much. That would be my suggestion.
Okay.
Think about where the moon can go, what that means for the moon itself, and then maybe let the tower be a little bit more loose than you have been. Needless to say, it's pretty easy to find the tower.
Yeah, because it's always in the South Pole.
Is it?
Initially. Is it?
Or have you just
We
been
ju- we
locking
just
it there
arrived
the
at the
entire
same
time,
time.
so you made that assumption?
That is true.
Okay, where can the
That's DLC, ignore
quantum
that.
moon be?
That's
I mean, you
not it.
can signal scope it.
You could signal scope it. You should have access to that now. That's true.
It's a cave shard.
Oh, there it is.
Right there?
Oh crap.
The Quantum Moon's feeling generous today.
He's like, hey, man. Picture.
Thank you, Eskel, for the whistles.
That's a picture. That works.
Yeah.
Boom! Jesse, come on.
Let's go.
Fuck it.
When he lands, he
repair.
lands. Let's go.
No, I can never tell what the judge, like, what the distance is between, like,
I
landing
can-
on the quantum
You're
room.
fine.
I mean,
It doesn't hurt you.
you're doing totally fine. My only critique would be slower. Just like have your speed. Just
Yeah.
on
Doesn't hurt us.
average.
I will say, being
We're
like the
invincible.
quantum moon's like top layer is definitely like closer than one would assume.
You would
Like,
assume because of the cloud layer. I won't
Yeah.
disagree. I won't disagree with that. But just take all of your speed, just across the entire game. All of your speed, just cut it in half.
Then we wouldn't finish as fast and look as cool.
Finish. You
Looks like
gotta
someone's
finish by
taking it
exploding.
real slow.
Yeah. Listen, we're invincible. We can fix our ship if it breaks. We're fine.
That is
Doesn't
true.
hurt us.
You guys haven't. Wait, no, you did see one explosion that one time.
Yes. Only once. Not the eye. Hey, there we
Hey, we're
Baby.
here.
I guess we don't lock it and see what happens.
go. All right.
Yo, where we at?
So
Where are we
yeah.
going?
So by the way, in case you can't tell, the reason why the tower wasn't able to go here the last time, like during the last loop, was because you were literally trying to force it to teleport into a mountain.
Well, maybe it should just get good.
Hmm,
Yeah,
That looks
there
like
is
a-
that traditional saying, you know.
that looks like a walkable arc.
You want to take a picture first, just in case we go through the clouds? Or not. Or that. Whoa, whoa.
Remember, picture. You've simply launched it.
Selfie.
Skirt, skirt.
He's still,
While we're
he's
moving-
still moving. I can see that on the globe.
No,
Oh,
he's
Kenny
stop.
not.
stopped.
Oh, he did stop.
Plop.
Now do we do?
I mean, to
Just
be
short,
fair, there
huh?
totally could be invisible walls here, and we'd never know.
Let's see. Well, I'm going back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Welcome back.
hmm.
Okay, I want to hear some theories, some suggestions on what to do next from Grant and Jesse.
Hmm.
We go
Hmm.
faster. Crash into the quantum moon to destroy it. Our plan all along. Oh, hey, there's a tower. So let's see. Is there no? Can we just like walk along the equator? Or no? Or is that like out of our?
It appears as if
Oh.
the rock wall is on the equator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this dude.
Well, I feel like the answer is here, though, is it not? Like, because this is the special planet.
Hmm.
Well, let's get some ideas. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, can you get to the North
What?
Pole from here?
No.
Then that's probably not where you're supposed to be, is it?
all right, man. All right.
Just saying.
Imagine this is an escape room, okay? Maybe this will get you
Yeah,
just
this
a
is
little bit more.
a quantum escape room. That's bullshit.
Huh.
Oh,
The
look, a
sand.
sand column.
Oh, that's really neat. I didn't remember that.
Oh,
Hopefully,
what?
it does not take you up.
So
Okay.
Oh.
Nice old sand bath.
Ooh, sand bay.
I
I
wonder
don't
if there's
think I would
only
like the
one
idea
of
of a sand
those
bay.
on the surface of the quantum moon. That'd be cool.
Hmm.
So what's preventing you from getting to the North Pole?
There's a wall in the way, and there's
Multiple
fog.
things.
That
The
makes
fog and
sense.
stuff.
Okay.
What was the one on Timberhearth? What stopped us on Timberhearth? Was it just another mountain?
It was just another mountain.
Oh, okay.
What about Brittle Hollow?
It was like
Wasn't that another mountain too?
It was another mountain. What about Giant's Deep?
Oh God, we're stuck. It was the storm.
Giant vortex.
There we go. It was the big old vortex
Where was the vortex?
at the North Pole.
north. I feel like out of all the options, Giant's Deep is probably the most accessible.
It has like next to no surface, right? Because it's all just water.
Yeah.
I don't know. You want to try Giant's Deep then? Walk around there.
Giant's
God
Jeep.
damn it. Giant's Jeep.
Giant's Jeep.
Giant's Jeep.
When you're trying to fight a Dark Souls boss, but he's riding in a jeep.
Alrighty.
Giant's Jeep. It's like the one gladiator's chariot from Dark Souls 2, but it's just like a guy in a jeep running you over, and it's
You
like
said go along the equator, so I don't think there's anything here along the
It's
equator.
very
Yeah! Jesse's going. Jesse, you gotta shoot your thing. Oh my god!
Shoot your scout. Take a picture.
You're still going up.
Oh, I think it was right ahead of you two, and you just looked
This is
away as
fine.
well.
Yeah,
it's fun.
This is fine.
with your ship being 38 kilometers away.
Just continuously rotate. Maybe
Wait,
it'll come
doesn't the ship
back.
tell you where the moon is?
The ship is the bottom
Doesn't
right.
it I thought it teleports away and it
No, I
leaves
think,
your
I
I
ship
think that's the
behind.
moon over there. The moon's over there.
You don't have an autopilot.
You spotted that? Oh my goodness.
So maybe look away. Maybe it'll end up in front of Giant's Deep again.
Oh, that's true.
Just fucking meditate. It's not worth it.
Careful with your jumping next time. Not a whole lot of gravity on that moon. Not a lot of gravity on
There's
that
not much-
moon there.
There's not much gravity on the moon.
Very cool.
So while you're making your way back to the quantum moon, I want you guys to try to think about the geography, like the landmarks and stuff that you've seen on the planets, the real planets, not like the quantum moon version, but like the real planets. Like the architectural geographic structures that appear on their surfaces. You know, because obviously you're seeing a lot of ice from Brutal Hollow and Dark Bramble and stuff like that, so you're familiar with that. Is there any planet in the solar system that you can think of that very specifically has nothing at its north pole?
Shines.
The eye.
Well, I
Grant.
feel like we shouldn't count the eye.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. So Giant's Deep obviously has the North Pole.
It's either Giant's Deep or
That
Dark
doesn't?
Bramble.
Giant's Deep very specifically
Giant's
has a
Deep
very
has
large
the-
thing at its north pole.
Right. Okay. Never
Also
mind.
quantum fluctuations.
But
That's a
then
good
again,
idea.
Dark Bramble. though.
Dark Bramble had a whole lot of nothing.
You're on the wrong. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He's also going crazy fast again.
Respect.
Respect.
So maybe Dark Bramble?
Sure. Check it out. If you can get
Unknown.
there.
God damn it.
If you can see it with your eyes.
Oh, I don't.
Is that it? Is that unknown?
Well,
Oh,
we
no, you already
technically should have
found the
been able to.
quantum
We should have been able to
Should've been
Oh, is
able
that
to-
it right
identify
there?
it.
Right there around Timberhearth?
Ooh, there's so many things in that area.
Look, they're all converging!
Oh my god.
All of the quantum fluctuations are
Celestial
converging.
convergence. Oh no. What does it mean?
I wonder what it means.
The rocks are synchronized.
It just shoots a laser beam through your skull and kills you.
Finally.
So, like, exactly once during this 22-minute loop, there is an invisible laser beam that gets shot out into space.
We are heading towards this kind of quickly.
Well, he's on autopilot, so he should be okay.
Could be.
It's not the interloper, so it doesn't just fucking plow you into its surface.
What happens if I get hit by a rock from Hollow's Land?
What do you think would happen if you got hit by a missile?
I don't know, it'd be kind of fluffy, maybe kind of Pomeranian shaped.
Maybe kind of old.
Pomeranian shape. Oh, it was over
I
there.
think it was there. Yeah, we just missed it. I saw it in the corner.
Feels bad.
Hopefully you're not
it's
moving
right
that
there.
There it is. Sick.
Take a picture of it.
Oh, that was close.
That counts
Is
as
that
a picture.
a picture of it? Okay,
Yep.
you know, he's like, that's not good enough.
There it goes.
Boy Scout.
It's kind of like because obviously 3 of you
Shit.
know that I've been doing like SCP stuff again, and it was just like there's that one SCP where if you look at a picture of him, he freaks out and finds you no matter where you are in the universe and kills you. There was like a supplementary piece of fiction that was added like several years after SCP started becoming like mainstream popular, kinda, where somebody entered into the canon the idea that if even a single pixel of a digital photograph is allocated to depicting that SCP, it still counts.
What the fuck?
Jesus.
And so the
Okay, I think that's,
story is the aftermath of this like nightmarish event where it was like a fluff piece on a local like TV news station where they were doing like a thing where it's like, oh, look at the beautiful aspen grove of this mountain, and they like pan across it. Little do they realize that exactly 1 pixel of this creature was on that broadcast, and so he went on a fucking enormous rampage and killed 50,000 people
Oh, well,
because that's how many
Christ.
people were watching the live broadcast.
Jesus.
So this is the closest we've gotten to the North Pole.
Yeah,
That is
Pixel
true.
is pretty intense though, because
And this is-
just a color.
Exactly, but it still counts is the thing,
Okay.
you know?
Still counts. That's why it's crazy.
Let's do Dark Bramble.
Wait. If we're like up here, we probably got past the giant steep vortex, right?
You
think
want
so?
you want to try
Okay,
it?
We'll try it. We can try both. Yeah, I don't think it. You got to get rid of the picture.
Oh, the picture
you did.
changed.
Did it?
Yeah, the picture changed. Well, we're at Dark Bramble. Let's check.
We could just check.
We step outside and then
We're like, nice, it's a breath of fresh air. Let's go back in now.
So you can
Yep.
see that there is something here at the North Pole.
okay, I'll lock you in place.
You stay.
You stay right there.
Okay.
Okay,
hole?
can you get it closer? You think? Or no?
I don't know.
If you don't lock it in and you turn around like here.
I mean, I feel like that was as close as it could get without like it colliding with something.
Maybe.
This just looks like the seed.
Yeah, just like fucking gnarly vines and stuff.
Hmm.
What about here? I think this is closer.
Still not the North Pole though.
No, I know, but it's closer than we were.
It's true. It is closer than you were.
Let's go check Giant Steep because I feel like,
What, you think you might be inside the vortex at this point?
yeah.
That's a good guess. Do you? Because your thing. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there you go.
I
I just
looking at
noticed
the
that it
map.
doesn't actually give you a an indicator while you're in here where your scout is in relation to you.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Water.
Nope.
Just
Nope.
on the outside of it.
There you go. Now that we're here, where's
It just
coming
gets flung right back.
If you love something.
This is a great view. I'd like, a beach chair and maybe a coconut to sip out of.
Is the tower?
To watch a
Is the tower
vortex.
still behind you? Oh, it is. Okay, thank God.
No offense, Saba, but I'm not relaxing next to a vortex.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's not moving, we're fine.
Think we
Oh.
get
If
it
it's not moving, it might move when you're not looking.
closer.
But if you're staring at it, you'll tell when it moves or if it moves.
Ooh, careful there.
Pushed you back. Okay, so you're still not on the other side of this vortex, so that's not really gonna work. Dark Bramble had a giant thicket of vines, so that's not gonna work.
Turn like 360. There it is. Okay, never mind. All right, let's try Timber Hearth. I don't know.
Sure.
What else is there?
Well, there's 5 locations, right? More or
So
less.
you saw what
already
should I
2/5
call
of
it?
the
So
way there.
Dark Bramble had something.
Out there.
Giant's Deep had the vortex.
Sure, let's try.
We are closer than last time, so.
We are. Why, hello there. Do you want to take a picture of it? There we go.
You're going down direction. Yeah, that's north.
Oh.
Oh,
And
hey.
look at that. There's nothing here.
Oh.
So what was the way to get to the 6th location?
Move.
The tower needs to be at the North Pole.
Ah.
All right. Get
Can't
rid of
move
it.
the tower if you have a picture of it. Yeah, there you go.
Hopefully you're not standing directly where it shows. Because then I think it may just not show up.
There we
Hey.
Hey.
Okay.
go. Hey.
So to
I'm
fill you
quantum
in,
here.
the reason why you're supposed to be able to logically figure out that the hourglass twins are the ones that have the open North Pole is because if you recall on the Ember twin, the North Pole is like completely lopped off.
Right.
Yeah, because that's where Chet
Oh.
is sitting with his
Oh.
like campfire or whatever.
We're in the mystery area.
Congratulations. You made it to
Scary.
the 6th location.
Scary.
So the next part was to walk from the North to the South Pole once you made it to the 6th location.
Quantum Journey.
Quantum pilgrimage, even.
Man, this whole thing's just a giant rock.
They're
Like,
all giant rocks.
Lame.
No, like giants. You know what I mean.
The whole thing is indeed a rock.
To be honest, figuring out which planets you gotta hop through in the quantum moon.
He's pretty obtuse.
remember, It's very,
What is that?
it's very vague.
What is that?
The space anus.
What is this?
The Spanus. Hello.
He's standing.
Hello, friend.
Alive.
Go up to
He's
him.
alive.
Now kill
Oh,
him.
it's on him. He's alive.
Destroy him. There can be only one. Oh god. Unless he does
Gotta
it
cast a
first.
spell.
Alright.
So pick one.
What do you mean, pick one?
Go up to the wall and pick one.
Oh.
Oh. I, the universe. You.
And then if you look at where, yeah.
Oh.
Soldier boy.
There's
You
two of them.
and- I think you have to pick a orange
An
one.
orange one?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't know. Try it. Try it. Was that him telling you about it?
Identify stone? Explain stone.
Stone. Ah. Explain.
Explain you.
Explain me.
I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai and my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us.
Okay.
So that was him explaining why he's here.
Interesting.
You could also switch out and ask for the talk of you as well. If you want, I don't know, whichever like variation.
I mean, you do whatever you
go.
want. Let's just say that there are dozens of conversations you can have.
Does that matter what stone they're in?
Which pillar? No, it's just the relation between the two.
Oh, okay.
It's similar to you remember the like wall stones that you've been using the entire game, where like there'd be one already there, and then you place one, and then the wall opens up. That's essentially what he's doing now, but he's just doing it on the fly. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home.
Interesting.
Tell me who you
I like
are.
the floor. Eye of the universe. Is it talk or explain? I keep on forgetting.
He's at identify right now.
Identify. Okay.
We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it. Only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system.
Man.
Is that the
It just wasn't orbiting our solar system, it was orbiting someone else's solar system.
Cringe.
Our solar system just happened to be in the way of that orbit.
Yeah.
Well,
So what is
That's
this one?
fine.
What is this one, by the way? What are you doing?
this
What
is
was-
explained.
This was explain the eye. There's a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observed in a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The Quantum Moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the eye.
Fucking nerd.
Shards that broke off the Quantum Moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system.
Imagine if you figured this out before going to any of the other planets.
By the way, totally possible. It is totally possible to accidentally stumble upon this, because similar to what I was talking about many streams ago, there's no password or lock that's preventing you from doing this. It's just knowing where to go and how to get there. Super cool. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question.
Like us talking about like quantum stuff, I like the terminology people always use is collapse. It collapses into one possibility. So it's a interesting choice of words.
So many possibilities, and then it's only one. This is Explain Quantum Moon.
Yeah.
Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the Quantum Moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer that the Quantum Moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the Quantum Moon is the eye's moon, it is likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The Quantum Moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum, thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because of its proximity to the eye made it quantum. The same way the areas surrounding the quantum shards that landed on the other planets eventually became quantum too.
Oof.
So the quantum grove, the quantum cave, like that's why all of those things were quantum, because they were in proximity to a shard. This is the Quantum Moon, in case you didn't know that.
He's like, okay, dumbass.
Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon.
I see.
pretty easy to explain. He's like, it is self-evident based off of literally everything
Based
around
on you being here.
Clearly
I
you
have
haven't
never
done your
met one of your
research.
kind before. It is an
What do you
honor to
mean,
speak
one of
with
your
you.
kind? Whoa.
Whoa,
hey,
hold on
hey,
there,
man.
hold on.
Cancel Solanum, dude.
I
Oh my
particularly admire your 4 eyes.
Oh, he has 3 eyes.
There are many
What you
questions
told
I
me,
would
sir?
ask. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine.
Oh, so he's part of the 3-eyed people? Man.
He's literally wearing the suit.
He
Yeah.
also literally said he's a
That
nomai.
he's a nomai.
So,
Oh, right, we're not Nomai.
No, we
forgot.
are not. We are
No.
Hearthians.
Hearthstone.
Which one's this? This one's identify? Identify
Yeah.
you?
Explain me.
Explain me.
Yeah.
I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn and to find the eye of the universe. I am unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. So you have done the identify and explain of each. There are conversations for the different topics interacting with each other. So you could do like you and then him, and that's a different conversation.
You, me, and then the date.
By the way, there's a really funny one where you can even identify explanation and explain identification.
No!
We do not have a connection, you and I. Still,
Guys, we got dumped.
this encounter
Damn.
feels special. I hope you won't.
Oh!
I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend.
Oh!
Well,
You know what? Nothing wrong with friend groups.
You know what? You're right. You're right.
So now, by the way, you can do all of them. If you want to see all of them, that's totally fine. But I want to, like, this is a really interesting thing because we can start to get an idea as to, like, what Jesse and Grant are particularly curious about, you know? These are the 2 tenets of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living.
very cool.
To identify and to explain.
All right,
The
let's
me
do me
and the quantum
and the
moon.
quantum-
Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It is my first time here.
What?
If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them.
What? What do you mean this is his first time here?
It's his first time.
Feels like the first time.
Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be?
Our brain explodes.
Sick.
I mean, theoretically, by the end of today's stream, you'll know. Hopefully.
brain explosion. Imminent.
All right,
I and Quantum
and
Moon. Sure, that's a good one.
Quantum moon.
I have imagined you'd notice the quantum moon changes its appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giants Deep than it does while orbiting the Hourglass Twins.
Yep.
Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms. Okay, it's a weird way of phrasing that. The eye, being this moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked in one specific version of itself when it is consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Needless to say, it is the entire drive behind his civilization to ask that question, so it makes sense why he keeps bringing it up.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you should find out, maybe.
In my clan, we believe the eye called us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the eye was malevolent. You read that book report that he did. You remember?
Yeah.
On
When
Brittle
he was a
Hollow, it
child.
was a baby soul. It was a young child Solanum who did an entire report on how the eye of the universe was actually evil.
Yeah.
to lure my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so quickly. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it has become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday. But I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end.
So he is a dead body that keeps appearing
So
on all the other
on
planets.
all of the locations, like the previous 5, there was a dead body somewhere on the planet, right? Because the quantum moon itself is quantum. But once again, you'll recall that quantum entanglement means that when you land on the quantum moon, you become quantum. So Solanum, however many hundreds of thousands of years ago, landed on the quantum moon, fractured into 6 different versions of himself, 1 per surface, and then 5 of them were extinguished from reality because of the ghost matter explosion.
Man.
He is the last surviving version of himself, and he doesn't even realize that 280,000 years have passed.
Man.
He's just been mad chilling.
From his perspective, I believe he says it later, but from his perspective, he literally just landed a few minutes before you did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end.
Yeah, repeated that. Interesting.
Because it's his, I guess, because it's his purpose on the moon.
What sucks is this guy probably doesn't know that everyone else is dead.
You can't talk to him.
I mean, maybe that's,
think,
you know.
did you do every combination? Because there should be. I think you did,
him
right?
In the eye. He did him and us. He did him and the moon. We did
moon
us
and
in
him,
the eye.
moon in
us
the
in
eye.
the moon.
He explained identification, which is the same as identifying explanation.
You did moon and eye. As in not us,
I think you did
actual
everything.
eye.
I think that there's one final conversation. I don't quite remember how to trigger it though.
Can you just straight up talk to him?
We can't.
Nah, because he doesn't understand our language. We have a translator for him, which is how we're able to do this.
If only we could write.
So yeah, that's the quantum moon.
Very cool.
What else?
Is that it?
What's behind?
So if I recall correctly, if you start walking back towards the North Pole to leave, or by the way, if you look up, you can leave through that and you'll be totally fine. But if you start walking away, I believe he waves goodbye.
Aww.
If I recall correctly.
You lied to us.
Oh, he just keeps looking up.
Your recollection has
My
failed
recollection.
me.
I thought that happened on Colin's thing, which is why I thought about it.
I'm unsure.
Anywho, so that was the quantum moon. The quantum moon is entirely optional.
Man.
What do you mean,
But I
man?
mean,
You got to meet a Nomai. That's pretty cool.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty cool.
He got to meet us. I think that's the bigger
Actually, I think
takeaway
you might
here.
literally be right because everyone else is dead. Actually, he's dead 5 times.
So
Bro,
I think we're the
Dingo's no
celebrity
mind.
here.
Wait a minute. Did you want to do something, Zach? For this? Us being
Are you
here?
Are you talking about the special ending?
Yeah.
He needs to do the Ash Twin before we can do that. In fact, I don't even think we're
Okay.
gonna do that today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Why?
feel free.
Can you-
So you can either meditate or you can
Oh
shoot
my
yourself up through the
God.
vortex. The vortex should suck you in like that. Yeah.
Where does it go?
Where do you think it
Find out.
goes?
Fuck around, find out. White Hole Station. Where are we? Back to the. Oh my god. Oh, back here.
We're on the South
Oh
Pole.
no, what happened to?
And now if you rocket yourself up again,
We're in Timber Hearth.
You'll
you'll-
just be gone.
look at
Oh,
the
that's
fucking
an
angry ass sun.
The obvious answer.
So yeah. So once again, this might be a good opportunity to just meditate so we can get going on the next thing that we got to do. because we got time. We got time to figure the rest of this stuff out. But yeah, how did you guys feel about the quantum moon?
Very cool.
I know that you guys were like, because Grant even said last week that he was hoping that there would be like a big important thing on the quantum moon, and arguably there is. You get to talk to Solanum, which is really cool, but it has literally nothing to do with what you actually need to do to get the true ending.
Yeah.
Really?
You do get a little bonus thing at the end for doing it, like you essentially get the equivalent of a thumbs up, but you don't have to do that in order to get the true ending.
Like it does affect the
well.
ending. I will say it inherently makes it better.
Absolutely.
But the ending itself is already, you know.
I feel like
It is what it
meeting
is.
Solanum and completing the quantum moon is kind of like, I don't know, crucial, but I guess not. I don't know.
For the experience of the game, 100%. Because the idea, I guess, is that you're hopefully over the course of the game, because they've been talking about the quantum moon over and over, your curiosity would be piqued. And in theory, seeing Solanum and getting to ask him as many questions as you wanted was enough. You know, like that should be a reward in and of itself without actually having to be something that has to do with, you know, the ending.
I guess so.
So, all right. If
It
you
doesn't
want
really
to,
tell us like how we should approach the ending, though.
well, we're gonna cross that bridge in a minute, but I want to do some logic puzzle stuff with you two here. Surprise, surprise, the ending, like, most important part of the game is the Ash Twin project, right? So I'm going to ask you guys, just as a refresher, what is the Ash Twin project?
It's the way that they could locate the eye of the universe.
Right, that was the intention of the thing, was to, you know, do a random probe launch, wait 22 minutes, send it back in time, repeat ad infinitum until they locate the eye of the universe. That is what the intention of the Ash Twin project was. Now, for a question, where is the Ash Twin project?
On the Ash Twin?
That seems logical, right? that seems to make sense. You got some time to futz around and do whatever you want, but later on in this loop, we should go to the Ash Twin so we can make some progress towards the true ending of the game.
Okay. Wait, so I don't have to do anything in here?
No, absolutely not.
No.
If
Can
you
we
wanted
just
to
wait
explore and just look at things, that's totally your prerogative. But yeah,
Nah. Who needs that?
Grant, that's the point of the game. This is...
Yes.
Wait.
Can we just go to like a campfire or something?
To pass the time, sure.
Yeah.
There's a campfire on this planet at the North Pole with Chet if you want, or Chert. Sorry.
That's not the pilot seat.
The console.
Oh, the French.
The French. South Pole.
This is South Pole.
Use your landing gear because it'll have a little globe on it.
Oh yeah, I was like, where was the?
Oh, yep, we're towards the sea.
If you want to go towards the
little
red.
globe?
Oh my God, good dodge.
Oh, we just missed that.
Skirts.
Actually, is it the
Impressive.
South Pole? There you go, because there's Chet.
Oh.
Oh no, that is
Yeah.
the North Pole. You're just going the other way around the planet.
I'm going
I thought it was the
backwards.
North Pole. I thought I was going crazy for a second because Jesse was going down, but yet he was approaching the North Pole, and I was like, how? How did he do this?
Drift.
Oh, there's the
Alright.
smoke. Yeah, just follow the campfire.
I don't know. If you had to guess, how long have we been in this loop so far?
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Wait a minute.
Yes, Saba?
Could the stick he's holding be producing these sounds? No, it's producing the lighter tapping noise.
Right, you're talking about the stick that he's using to bang on the side of the bongo, right? Yeah. So there's like the deep poof, and then the lighter like click.
Wait, when do I wake up?
I don't know. Wait until it says like 5, 6. Lawrence probably remembers better than I do, since you watched a lot of speedrun stuff. I don't remember the actual time interval for when this becomes available.
I mean, do you want to figure it out now, or try to figure it out yourself? If
Well,
you
what
can?
I'm saying is that I wanted to get them to stop a little bit ahead of that time so they could figure it out.
Oh, just do it now.
The timer's already started. I haven't even.
Yeah, I just say
Let's see how
better
fast I
safe
can
than
do this.
better to be safe than sorry.
Sure, that
we
makes
can
sense.
wait over there.
All right, so we stopped at 3:20.
It's 3. So that was 3. That was 3 minutes 20 seconds on top of what you had already done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just like 5 minutes.
So
Basically.
you're at like 5 or 9 minutes, somewhere around there. There you go.
All right.
Oh, hey, wow, that was actually really great timing.
So where do I have to go?
Well, let's think about it. Grant, do you have any theories?
I mean, do we have to go back to the lab, back to the past, Samurai Jack?
The high energy lab?
Yeah.
Why
we
do you
need-
think you would need to go there?
Don't we need to get the thing for the ship?
What
on Dark
thing?
Bramble, the advanced warp core.
That's I'm very, very happy that you remember that. Yes, you do need an advanced warp core for the vessels. That way you can get it to
Yes.
move. Where is the only known advanced warp core in this solar system?
Isn't it like here?
It's in
though?
Dark Bramble, but it's broken.
Well, there's a functioning one here powering
In
the
the high
Ash Twin
energy
project.
lab. In the higher energy lab, isn't it? Or not?
No,
It is not
the
in the
high
high
energy
you,
lab. It's
you had
just
little
a
you had little
simulation.
warp cores, like the little diamond ones. The advanced
Yeah.
warp core is here
Oh.
somewhere.
It's like the prism thing, that one that looks
Was
like
that a
an
dead body?
hourglass.
Who knows?
I'll never tell.
There you go, dead body. He's like, no.
Pog!
He pogging.
Oh, it's broken.
Pogging.
It is. It
Is it
is all
broken?
broken at the top.
This wouldn't allow us to warp.
Why? Where is this?
This is to... I don't know, actually.
Not sure.
I mean, you can locate it via the building structure shape, right?
Yeah. What does it look like?
Does he look like a bitch?
Does that
I
mean
will
that
be careful. You are on the equator, which means there is
There is a sand pillar
you know,
coming. Yeah.
Yeah.
what if I go on this side? Will my suspicions be like answered if I?
I guess
Hey,
we
here
can
comes
see.
the sand.
Here comes the sand. Hello,
Here comes the
sand.
Hello,
Welcome.
sand. There he is. Where are you now?
Where are we at?
Yes, my suspicions were correctly answered.
Cool.
So,
Okay,
So your suspicion was
that was the tower for the Ash Twin, but it was broken, and its
if you
partner.
get this, I'm gonna be super impressed. Holy shit.
Oh my god, the gravity shifted.
Jesse,
He
you're a
did
god.
it. Holy crap,
You're
Jesse.
a god.
If you do this
Hell
with
yeah.
no damage, oh my god.
Make sure not to go next to the sand. Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
Jesse, that was incredible.
Oh god. Character development.
Oh my god.
Jesse, that was amazing.
Where's the ship?
I have no idea. 251 meters that way.
What?
It's on the other side. Or either that or it got shot up to the other
What do you mean? I
Planet.
shot up?
There's a pointer on your screen, dude. At the
Yeah.
bottom.
Oh, I parked
300
at the
meters
South
away.
Pole's version of the tower.
Oh.
Yeah, it's over there.
So that was pretty clever, Jesse. Being able to identify that specific tower took you to the Ember Twin.
Well, I only deduced it because there's two of them next to each other, and
That makes sense. There's only 2 planets that are, bi-orbital, so it makes sense. Fuel level critical, please, please. Mercy.
We're fine.
There you
Easy.
Okay.
go. All right, so now what?
Do we have enough time?
You got
mean-
tons of time.
I mean, I feel like at this stage, all the towers should be like completely accessible. Right?
Sure, yeah.
I guess go into each of the towers would just like.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Well, where does this take you?
I believe this should take us to Timberhearth.
Why do you want to go to Timberhearth?
Oh no, I just want to know how, like, where.
Where each of them take you.
Yeah.
Sure.
The function.
Even though, like,
Oh god.
all of them are. Well,
What?
So there's no,
What's that?
so the ceiling is broken here, which means that when the sand pillar goes over you, it sucks you up.
that was weird.
Yeah. I don't know if you're
The
in
Timberhearth one's broken. Oh, it's
Oh
not
yeah?
broken.
Or did you
Never
just
mind.
have to wait a second? You
Have to
got
wait
it.
a second.
All right, cool. Now you're on Timberhearth with your ship being 11 kilometers away. Good luck making
Seems
this
like-
jump.
So what's the plan?
The
Now,
sun looking mighty juicy though.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think that's just looking orange. Grant.
Looking mighty juicy.
Jesse,
you know
I
what
might
I'm
actually
saying?
just recommend that you meditate just because this is,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Jesse,
so
I
let- so
recommend
let's-
you procrastinate.
Procrastinate. So
Just don't do it.
let's discuss, right? Let's discuss. Where are you trying to go?
Well, we want to go to presumably somewhere on the Ash Twin that would house the advanced warp core that we can immediately snag, jump in our ship, fly to Dark Bramble, navigate through Dark Bramble, shove it in the vessel, and I don't know, something.
You do,
I mean,
you do have the coordinates for the Eye of the Universe.
We do.
Oh shit, we do. What
You might
is-
want to use campfire. The that's why the game starts you at a campfire.
Oh.
That way you don't have to wait for the sand to go down the whole time. I think
You want the
you should
timer?
wait until it hits like, let's say 8.
You want the timer?
Not just quite yet because they don't know how to actually get there yet.
Sure.
Once they figure it out, because we're gonna have to do this at a minimum 3 times, assuming that Jesse pilots through the Dark Bramble flawlessly.
Like that one time?
Jesse's a
Yes,
god.
actually. It's fucking. So. Okay, yeah. So Grant identified correctly. You want to figure out how to get to the location on the Ash Twin where they're housing the advanced warp core. How do you think you get there?
By warping.
Sure, warping.
Mm,
And for Lawrence's interest, if we're gonna crash, it'll happen within the next 40 minutes. So get hype.
Let's go. Last stream, last crash.
no.
I like how the frame rate gets all shitty. because it's simulating all of the like physics in the background in real time. It just doesn't physically render them on screen.
Man.
Perfect timing, dude.
I play Mario Party.
I played Mario Party.
So how do we get, or where would we even find advanced warp core? Like obviously in the Ash Twin project.
I assume it has something to do with the 2 and 10 towers.
You mean the two
Right.
the two
Yeah, the
towers that
north
are
and
right next
south.
to each other?
No, not that.
The
Two
north.
antenna
like-
towers.
Like the things that we've been landing on.
Oh,
Yeah,
the two things that stick out at the North and South Pole.
Yeah.
An interesting theory. A brain theory.
Brain.
Only because, like,
Do you think that Jimmy Neutron would be a fan of MatPat?
no.
Yes.
I think Jimmy Neutron would be a shitter and be like, actually.
I think Jim would be MatPat.
That's not how black holes work. The entirety of Brittle Hollow would have spaghettified thousands of years ago.
How would I know this? I did a brain blast.
I do
Oh,
like how
that's-
the
that's
idea of a
funny.
brain blast is literally just he got inspiration. He just like put two and two together, and that's all that means. Because I thought as a kid that was like a superpower, which I guess it kind of is. But like, I thought that the brain blast was like his brain was giving him the answer, and I guess once again in actuality it was. But it's literally just him being like, this random bullshit from earlier in the episode, and this random thing that this person said, put two and two together, and now I have a gun that shoots this lima bean so it stops giving my friend nightmares.
I thought we were gonna end up, and now I got this gun.
End of story.
End of story.
That was the episode of Jimmy Neutron that it gave me nightmares for like weeks and weeks on
When
end.
he had a gun.
No. The episode where
Lima beans.
Carl Weezer was having like nightmares, and so they were like, all right, we're gonna go into your nightmares, and it will be and we'll fix it so that way you can to get some rest for the test that we're having later this week, right? And so they go into his dream, and it was all silly. Like, if you recall, Carl Weezer had a crush on Jimmy's mom, which is weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like in the dream she was like super hot and way into Carl, and like that was really awkward for a bit, but then like the monster showed up, and it was just a giant lima bean, and they were all like laughing at it, and then it's like its giant teeth started splaying out, and it had like this horrible monster face, and they just like run, and they're like running away, and they make it out of the nightmare, and they're like, holy shit, all right, well at least we fixed that. And then lo and behold, bum bum bum, the lima bean came out too, and that was the end of the episode, was that this monstrous lima bean was loose in the real
Oh, I
world.
remember that one.
They ate the lima bean
Well,
afterwards.
didn't Carl ate the lima bean, right?
No, they all ate the lima bean.
Oh, did they all eat it? I guess it was big,
No,
so I guess that makes sense.
The lima bean jumped at it, and then it cut to them like cutting it up.
But I just remember,
That's fucked up.
that being really scary as a kid, because I was like, dude, what if my nightmares come real?
Yeah.
What if?
Where are you going, Jesse?
How is this?
I don't know. What does it look like from the outside?
I'm not really sure. Oh,
A nail.
I'm guessing this is a giant steam?
It
Probably a
does.
giant
It does look like a vortex. There isn't a planet called Giant Nail.
Well, you never know.
This is my favorite planet in the solar system, Railroad Spike.
This
Yay!
Look at it from the outside.
is this
Nails,
Brittle
well,
Hollow?
Bedroom, if I had one.
This could be Brittle Hollow.
It looks a lot like Brittle
Probably.
Hollow.
Okay.
Planet's coming in, by the way, so be careful of the pillar of sand.
Pillar of sand.
Pillar of sand, pillar of sand. What's this one?
Is this the Dark Bramble? No, this is
That's
a
the
Timber
Timber
Hearth.
Hearth one.
I forgot this.
Whoa!
Holy shit, Jesse!
What timing?
You could not have timed that more flawlessly, and now you're fucked. I can't.
I forgot
believe
the
it.
ceiling was opened, and then
Yeah, but your timing, those black holes are open for like 2 seconds max.
yeah, I know.
It's like
God dang
I can't believe you did that so well.
Flawless victory.
By the way, in case you
Task
don't
failed
remember, there is not a
successfully.
warp tower to Dark Bramble because Dark Bramble wasn't involved in the Ash Twin project.
Right.
Why they gotta exclude him like that?
Yeah.
No one lived there.
Pretty rude of them.
Antarctica doesn't have a fucking seat at the UN Council.
They should.
Yeah, I'm saying it should. That's what I've
There'd
been
be like
protesting
3
for years
people to
for.
represent the entire landmass.
It's a penguin.
It's a penguin.
The penguin gives like an inspiring speech, and Russia's like, you know what? We will stop invading.
I just realized.
Oh god, oh no.
You didn't use the campfire?
Or you just crash into these people's homes.
Ah!
I forgot to meditate.
It's just muscle memory of just speed running into the ship as fast as possible.
You're super
I
getting
don't
there
blame
though.
you.
That's not
Hell
the right
yeah.
button.
But first, a quick
Marshmallow.
snack. I like that marshmallows exist.
Yeah.
That's their source of food.
Marshmallows are consistent within every single universe.
It's perfect.
Wait, what did they make the
Essence of
marshmallow
life.
off of?
What are
if
real
there's, like,
marshmallows made out of?
It's made of horse feet.
No, it's not true. There's no way that that's true. It's disgusting.
Are you sure?
Let me look it up because I would rather believe my childhood assumption that it was made out of styrofoam.
Oh. You're in for a rude awakening, Zach.
What are marshmallows made from? Typical marshmallow contains sugar, corn syrup, gelatin, plus some air. Some forms of
air.
marshmallow use bone gelatin. So no, not every marshmallow is made out of horse hooves. It's mostly, surprise, surprise, sugar.
They're trying to hide the fact it's made out of horseshoes.
They're all made out of horse hooves.
They're
No,
trying to hide the
horseshoes
fact that
are-
Oh,
horses
horseshoes.
are
They're made out of
delicious.
iron?
Yeah,
It's off.
Yeah, it's
you gotta
with
get them in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy crap, they put so much sweetener in them.
They're marshmallows, dude.
No, but I mean, like this article that I'm reading is like marshmallows. If you only use the ingredients that were necessary to make a physical marshmallow, to like just make like the soft whatever, it would taste unbelievably bitter, even with the inherent sugar and cornstarch that goes into that process.
Isn't it because you have to basically like burn the sugar to a certain degree, right?
I can't hear you. What do you say?
Isn't it like you have to like burn the sugar to a certain degree, right? In order to,
This
like,
says
get
something
it
about
to a
intense
certain
heat, so maybe.
Maybe that's it, because like once you've like burnt something, right, doesn't it become like bitter?
Jesse!
We may be in the sun.
Why?
I love you scraping the shit out of the ship on the ground.
We didn't take any damage from that.
Yeah.
Why?
And then flew into the sun.
I tried to abort, and then we were just.
It's okay. This was Jesse's moment today for feeling off, right? That was it.
That was Jesse's moment of feeling off, yeah.
That's the wrong one.
Oh, they have other food, I guess, because there's a pot of stew over there. Or is it a pot of marshmallows?
Part of marshmallows.
Marshmallow soup.
They only eat marshmallows.
I
Marshmallow
remember
soup.
because I talked before about how much I loved the Codename Kids Next Door show growing up, and I remember
Yeah.
one of my favorite episodes was number 5 is at home, and it's not even winter, I don't think, but she just wants a hot cup of cocoa instead of coffee like her parents have, so she's trying to get like some hot chocolate, and she goes into like the pantry for marshmallows, but they're all gone because her evil sister ate all of them, which I guess is a thing that happens in real life.
Dare they?
So she does like this whole thing where she's like, oh, fucking fine, whatever. and she gets into like this fucking stupid makeshift rocket ship to fly to Mars, because apparently that's where marshmallows were originally from.
That's Mars.
From Mars. That's why they're called Mars mallows.
Yeah.
and so she goes there, and it was just like, I just remember, like, I don't know, I want to say for like 3/4 of the episode, it was just like this wacky fun time of like, oh, wouldn't it be weird if this like planetary body was made out of candy? Like, isn't that cool? And then like at the last like fourth of the show, which keep in mind the show's only like 16 minutes long, so like 4 minutes with 4 minutes left of the show, this reoccurring villain shows up, where he's like, God, there's a lot to explain, but I won't explain it. He's a chocolate golem at that point.
Yeah.
And he's a chocolate.
Heinrich.
Yeah, Heinrich von Marzipan. And so he's a chocolate golem at that point, and his, like, I guess big evil scheme was to pay Kree to eat all the marshmallows, so number 5 would take him to her secret stash of marshmallows on Mars so that he could eat all of them? Question mark? But then number 5 reveals, well, guess what, fool? Marshmallows, they're the ultimate counter to chocolate. And she shoots him with the marshmallow, and it like boom, like blows apart his shoulder. Jesse, why?
The autopilot, man. It just doesn't.
That was such a visceral why too.
Why?
Oh.
The autopilot was like, yeah, we'll go in a
I
straight
warned
line.
you about the autopilot.
All right.
It's okay. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. God, now I have to come up with another fucking anecdote to kill time.
I mean, to be fair, number 5's like solo stories are probably the best ones in the show.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Like when they go into like the jungle to find the real chocolate rabbits. That was great. Like, no, I mean, I just realized number 5, like all of her solo episodes were essentially either Pirates of the Caribbean or Indiana Jones.
yeah.
Sick.
I still like my favorite episode of Killing in Kizik's Door by far was the 4th flavor. She goes she goes. It was an entire thing about ice cream, and it was an ancient, hidden, secluded temple in the Himalayas where they had stored the last of the 4th flavor. Because despite the fact that obviously ice cream has hundreds of flavors, there are only 4 core flavors that are the best and the best of everything: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and then.
This random yellow one.
No,
Well,
it
it
should
was
be
gold.
coffee.
It was supposed to be
Coffee's
like
great.
gold ice cream, but like, and I remember, and obviously like shit hits the fan, so she doesn't get any or whatever, or rather, sorry, she does at the very end of the episode, because there's like a little dollop of the ice cream on her hat, and she like licks it, and she goes like, that's good. We gotta get some people down here, and it's like the mountains collapsing like in the background. She's like, all right, we need to get an excavation team. And we need to, like...
I remember, I think it's at the very end, she's like, man, I can't believe the 4th flavor was, and then like cuts end of episode or something. Because I remember watching that as a kid, and I'm like, what is it?
I want to know.
It's like that episode of SpongeBob where they're like,
You should be
the
good.
secret.
Secret Krabby Patty formula. Hell yeah, dog.
Because what was it? There was an episode of SpongeBob where Plankton and his extended family like invade the Krusty Krab to steal it, and then the fake secret recipe was Plankton's.
Oh yeah.
And I thought that was really funny. I personally subscribe to the theory that there is no secret ingredient. It's literally just the fact that people think that there's a secret ingredient. Jesse.
Yes.
Secret ingredient is
Jesse,
love. Fuck you.
So that's not your fault. Definitely not your fault. I thought you were totally fine. I guess that literally just boiled down to when you activate. Yeah, the orbit took it behind the sun. You know what? This time, instead of going like up and to the right like you did, just go up. Just like keep going up.
Okay.
You know, fucking shoot the sun. How is this a problem? How did this happen? Like,
Because we were speeding up time. Something that we don't normally do.
I guess you could do that. Instead of waiting here, you could go to the Ember Twin, wait there, and then go to the Ash Twin. So that way, the angles aren't fucked.
We're committed, Zach.
Fuck. Come on! We have 2 hours left to stream, and you have fucking 3 things left to do. One of which is the hardest challenge in the game.
Okay, we'll knock it out at like the last 10 minutes. So we did last time.
I would eat that.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. Like, it's weird, but it's not that bad.
Yeah.
What would you, instead of ketchup, what would you put on top of that if you could?
Mustard.
God damn it, Lawrence.
Barbecue sauce. Mayonnaise.
Ranch.
I petition for specifically Japanese mayo.
QP.
American mayo. All or nothing.
Oh my god.
Excuse me, it's gonna be cool.
At Costco.
See, you just haven't been enlightened yet, Lawrence, so it's okay.
Honey. Honey would be actually good.
Actually, I'm not.
Yo,
I'm not,
did you guys ever used to have?
I would have
what
loved
is
to. I would have loved to eat this where before you put the banana on, you slather the bun with peanut butter and then put the banana on.
Have you guys had peanut butter and honey sandwiches?
I don't
Yeah.
like
Have you ever
honey.
had peanut butter
Those are so
banana
good.
sandwiches?
Damn.
Did we just
They're so
reinvent
tasty.
peanut butter and banana sandwiches again?
Yes, but in a hot dog.
That's
Hot
marketable.
dog.
You could do that. Could you imagine
We
starting a food
could.
truck where the gimmick was that everything you served came in a hot dog bun?
That'd be great.
Like a
That'd be
like a
awesome.
salad would just be in a hot dog bun, and you go like nom nom nom. You eat that.
It'd be healthy.
Boil some
Okay.
like pasta. Put like the sauce. Put like Alfredo and cheese in the pasta, and it's like it's in a bowl. Like you can look through the window and you see that I have it in a bowl, and then I scoop it out and put it in a hot dog bun and give it to you.
That's so many carbs.
He went too fast.
He's rocketing out of the solar system, dude.
All right. If I collide with the sun at this point, I don't know.
We'll just end stream.
It's almost time to end stream, anyways. 4 p.m. Let's go.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. We
Yo,
gotta end it.
Baileys and
We gotta
Frosted
crash
Flakes.
it.
Yeah, let's go. I would definitely have that.
Alrighty. We
Alright.
finally reach the destination.
What do you choose?
Choose your weapon.
You get to kiss a gamer girl on the mouth. Or ex-wife drops alimony lawsuit.
It's a lot. It's a lot of guy. I don't know. It's a lot of alimony.
With that alimony, you could buy blue.
Exactly. That's super true.
Alrighty. You know what? We're not gonna land on the tower this time. How did I get hurt from
You
that?
fucking jumped up out of the seat
know.
as it was landing, so you bopped your head against the roof.
Alrighty. Well,
So now you're here. Now what's your plan, sir?
I didn't think that far ahead.
Well, that's why I'm
We haven't
asking.
gone that far.
Hot dog claw machine.
Delicious.
Don't just wander. Think out loud as to what you got to do, so that way Grant will actually pay attention.
I don't know what you're talking about, Zach.
Fucking come on!
But you gotta keep a small picture of Brendan Fraser with you.
Ooh.
So,
Where
wanna
would
go
where would the warp core be?
yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out.
That is the question, Jesse. Yes.
It's the $1 million question. Too bad we only have $2 and a ham sandwich between us.
I see. So you're both just only worth $1 each.
Yeah.
And half a sandwich.
Half a ham. Whoa! Half a ham sandwich, Sob.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't presume so little of us. We've got half a sandwich between
Where
us.
do these towers take you? I don't mean these specifically. I mean all the
the
towers
limit.
on this planet.
It all takes us to different towers on the other planets.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right? They take you to the receiving locations on the different planets. You have done all of the towers save for one on this planet.
I have?
Yes. Whether by accident or intentionally, you've done all but one.
You might want to refuel the fuel.
I'm guessing it's the Ember. I mean, the Ash Twin, right?
That makes sense.
Because that
So
one's
that
broken.
one was. that
Is
was
it
like the
broken,
two-
or is just the ceiling broken?
Oh, the ceiling's broken. That means. Oh. I see. I see.
But where
So
is it?
because Timberheart's ceiling was broken and we were still able to warp, that
Yes.
means
We can
He's
still
just fucking
warp.
doinked off the solar panel.
you can still use the Ash
Ash.
Twins Tower. It all makes sense now.
In a literal sense, it's broken, but that doesn't mean it's inoperable. Careful of the sand.
Easy maneuver. For a
Don't go too
pro like
high.
Jesse.
You'll get sucked into the sun.
Just
Oh no! Oh! Whoa. Well, you did it. That was still really
wall ride.
good. That was still
Imagine if I
incredibly
just
good.
went in the hole. That would
if you went in the hole, that'd been a 10 out of 10. That landing, I'll say 8 out of 10.
It was a wall ride. He was parkouring.
This is the right one, right?
It is
That
busted.
is the right one.
So Jesse, you
Yes.
talked about the Timber Hearth one, right?
Yes.
What happened when the sand passed over you?
Sucked you up.
It sucked me up. Well, we're going to warp.
I mean, so the sand's gonna come on top of you.
Just eat it really quickly.
But the sand is coming from you.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
You should do a handstand and then eat it quickly.
Yes.
We didn't warp.
Did it
Why
align
didn't we
with
warp?
where your destination was?
Oh,
I think it's coming.
Why? What, you thought you were gonna go to the fucking moon? Or the sun?
You're right. Okay, that makes sense.
Cool bug
All right.
fact. I'm gonna beat you to death. Oh no, you got sucked up into the sand before you warped.
But what if this was the warp?
Yeah, this certainly looks like the Ash Twin project. You're right.
It is. It's right
Okay.
here.
Okay, I understand now. I understand the plan.
What is the plan?
You have
Get
to.
good.
You have go in the tower and then just. I remember that the tower has a gravity cushion. Is that right? Or was that the?
That was a
the-
different tower.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, the screen's black because that was you waiting for the the thing.
Okay.
When?
I wait
boy.
by the entrance of the tower.
Let's get back to the tower. Oh no!
You know what? We're going to warp at the. We're going to wait at the Ember Twin.
Ah, good old Gartic phone.
I'm already moving. It's already on autopilot.
Remember in Gartic Phone when I was a cartoon villain and I crushed Saba to death?
What? Why are you suddenly bringing this up? I do remember that.
Grant must have it saved because he's just posting them.
Yeah.
You know, I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, Saba and I were in the same color theory class.
We were in multiple classes together, Jesse.
Yeah. We just didn't talk to each other until level design.
Level design? Okay. Sure, yeah. It was like the color theory was the early stages, right? Where everyone was still like kind of awkward.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was just also just me being, so.
Hey, Jesse, where are you going?
It's the wrong plan.
Lock
Okay.
onto this one and then match velocity. Because you're about to drift into the sun.
Fine.
Skirt.
And there's your campfire right there, by the way. You did it. Let's see if the ship survives or if it falls into the canyon.
Oh,
Dude, I'm so milfed.
Love frogs.
Dude, Project Milk.
I like that I bounced off a tree.
It's a tough ass tree, man. So it took you like what, a minute to get here? Maybe 2, right? So instead of waiting till 8, maybe wait till like 7. Why don't you post some actual MILFs, Grant?
Some actual.
Yeah,
mills?
where's the fishing?
Man, I love fishing.
There we go.
It's not a mom.
Says you.
He's definitely a dad.
He has a daughter, so.
And only moms can have daughters.
Yes.
Post the other guy. Post the protagonist from 7. He's definitely more of a mom. He's just like he's just like a crazy garbage MILF though. Like if Oscar the Grouch had tits.
Sure, that's the description.
That's an interesting sentence. If Oscar the Grouch had tits.
Yeah, him. That guy's just Edgeworth.
The red suit.
I went the wrong way.
He went the other way around the planet. Let's go. Yo! Hey, that's pretty good.
See, as long as it's not 0G, Jesse's like a god.
Jesse just needs practice. That's all. Because he's good. He knows what he's doing, I think. Probably. Mostly.
He does.
Maybe.
Potentially. Imperceptibly.
Alrighty.
Wait, look at your thing. Oh, it is on the ground. Okay. I thought you had accidentally wedged one of the legs into the solar panel.
Oh, it is. One of
Oh,
the
it's
legs
just okay.
is-
So it's kind of cocked.
Okay. Now we have to go find.
There it is.
There we go. Alrighty. That's the wrong one. Okay. We wait by here.
That's a good idea.
And then when the sand comes, we just immediately go.
God, I miss part 7. Should I reread part 7 again?
You said you were.
Oh, I did say that. It's true. I was actually thinking about starting part 8 from the ground up. Nice! All right.
Sick.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesse!
Look at this place, dude.
Man,
Oh.
we're finally here. The thing
About
that's been
time,
building up
too.
to.
There's a lot of reading here, by the way.
Okay.
10 minutes, 32 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving
Okay.
data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue.
Okay.
12 minutes until end of cycle. So if you look at the masks that are glowing on the wall, one of them is Garbo, one of them's you, and then one of them is the probe module.
Right.
So does the place look familiar? The
I'm
answer
about to
is
say,
yes.
and look, it's the boys.
The boys in the flesh.
In the stone.
All right. There's a lot
Okay,
of stuff on
so-
the walls here. Be careful not to slip off the sides.
Did we just die?
Oh, can you?
You would
fall?
have to be a complete fool
Oh, we
to
are
do
going
that.
to show that video where Zach
Roll the
did the
clip.
most amazing trick known
You
to
had to
man.
find the clip. Good luck with that. I mean, it is a clip. You had to do it, but
Yeah.
We finish excavation of the Ash Twin in this space.
Ash Twin Project.
We locate all subterranean planets we met while digging. High energy lab. Ah,
Because the high energy lab is where they proved that, in theory, the Ash Twin Project could work.
right. That was their testing site.
Oh, another detail that I read while I was doing refreshing on a bunch of stuff for this. You remember where they were originally getting materials for this project? It was from Hollow's Lantern, right? The volcano moon.
Yes, and then they moved to Timberhearth.
They only made one thing with the materials from the from Hollow's Lantern, and that was the probe cannon, which is the reason why it blew up, because the metals that they got from the lava moon were shit.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Horse curve. I see.
No longer a need for mediating.
Advents.
Truly remarkable.
Sun station.
Which will in turn supply the power needed for the Ash Twin project.
Hey, wait a minute. If the sun station explodes, does the Ash Twin project just stop working?
No, the sun station explodes every time. The sun station essentially the sun station set a fuse that took 280,000 years to detonate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because remember, the original intention was that it was supposed to be an instantaneous explosion, so that way when they went back in time 22 minutes, they could stop the explosion from happening.
Right.
That was the original intention. And then they missed that mark by 28,000 years, or 280,000 years.
They came too early.
Exactly 22 minutes after those orders are received.
They can end it at will? Okay, that makes sense.
Right, because if they go back to before the sun explodes, they can just stop it from exploding.
The sun station did not work. Yeah, it didn't work.
Suppose we redesign the sun station. It's easier said than done.
True.
Super no.
This is the final update. A comet
Oh.
has arrived.
Ah, there it is. There's the nuke.
So all of those texts that you just read is the entire timeline of the Ash Twin project, from its initial proof of concept at the high energy lab to the comet arriving and killing them all.
Man. Central chamber. Hmm. So this is from
Brittle Hollow.
Brittle Hollow.
By the way, have you noticed where your dot is going on the little globe on the left?
Oh, moving around.
We're moving along the equator.
Because where are you?
Inside.
You're in the center of the planet.
Ah, that makes sense.
So if you look up above you, you see those cables that are flashing?
Oh, those are the...
Those are the solar panels.
Ah,
And if you were to turn around, you'd see other ones behind you too, because that's what the 2 solar panels are for.
I understand.
They gotta collect the energy from the sun somehow when it explodes. Don't worry, love. All right.
Oh, there's more.
There is more to read. Yep. I hope
The
we
giant deep one.
should be fine.
Oh. The only surviving ones were giants deep, and
Well, there were
The
other
huts.
statues that were around. They just never activated.
ah,
The reason why that statue activated in the museum at the very beginning of the game, locking us into this time loop, was because the probe successfully discovered the location, like pinpointed the location of the Eye of the Universe.
and we just so happened to be there.
We just so happened to be walking by at literally that exact moment. Because you recall, we went in and there was somebody looking at the statue. Then we went upstairs, went back down, and they were gone. Right?
Yeah.
If that person had chose to just stay there instead of leaving, they would be in this
the
instead of
chosen
us.
one.
Yeah, they would be in there instead of us.
Man, imagine living a life and you didn't know you were in a time loop. Crazy.
So turn around. To the left. More. There you go, that way.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So read that first.
Gravity control.
If you turn that off, this ring will stop spinning, thus effectively turning off the gravity. Don't do it just quite yet. You want to do the other orb first.
I mean, there was a projection thing like at the beginning.
It would be the reverse. You remember all those times in the game where you put the projection stone on and it showed you an image of the
Oh.
boys? It would be that same perspective in the opposite direction.
Ah, interesting.
You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project.
Ah, I see.
So, guess what? You gotta pull it all the way up. Because that right there in the center
It's the warp core.
is the advanced warp core. You can't
And
get to it
then-
right. I think you just moved the ball, by the way. Yeah, you did. You have to push the ball back up. Yeah, be careful where your mouse goes. All right. Fly up there. Careful not to crash into it.
Crash into it, I just die. Okay, so what do I grab? Oh, it's just the
You are
whole
now
thing.
physically holding the most advanced technology in the solar system. So you
Like,
gotta
you know
take
what that means?
you gotta take the warp
Let me
drive
check it
out,
out.
which is to your right. The warp pad out, which is where you entered. Right there. Okay, before you do this, would you mind pausing? We are now going to be going through some of the special endings that are in the game. We're only going to do 2 of them because the first one that we're going to do is essentially the same as like 3 or 4 other ones. So when you do this, when you leave, you are going to have a very small amount of time to get to your ship with the warp core. You can even put it down in your ship if you want, but you got to get into your ship and sail as far away from the sun as you possibly can. And just keep going until you hear the music start.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
That's one of the endings?
This is going to be one of the
What
endings.
what have you done now that you've taken the warp core?
Yeah,
You die
so
right through.
Saba brings up a good question. What have you effectively done by removing the warp core?
You've stopped the... Oh.
Oh, we just die.
The time loop will no longer function. Dude,
Haha, guys,
go
you just took
down.
off your failsafe. You just...
Oh my god, that's
Oh, no.
that's the music. You gotta go real
no.
fast.
Gotta
Wait,
go.
Zach, don't forget, Zach. There's like...
I know, there's
Isn't
another
there-
thing that they can do. Hopefully he can do it.
Well,
Take off
it's
quickly.
a good thing for us.
Just get away from the sun real
Jesse's
fast.
Specialty and only speed is fast.
Speed.
I don't think I'm not entirely sure he's going to be able to do it on this particular loop because he spent, which is totally fine, but he spent a long time reading, and also he's getting sucked into the sun. Oh my god.
Jesse, I think you have to go...
What if I just go all the way up? Would that,
I mean,
would
yeah,
that
that
count
is
as
something.
distance?
Well, I mean, if you were to turn around to face the sun and then just hold backwards, it would be the same.
I think you're fine. You could probably just hit it
Oh, you know
forward.
what? This isn't the sun exploding. This is the music for the true
Yeah.
ending of the game. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
that's-
forget
that's
every
what I was,
time because it sounds exactly the fucking same.
Oh,
And that's why I was like, yeah, Zach. But I mean, it's also kind of red, the sun, so I mean...
Turning the solar
No,
system.
stop. You turned on autopilot. Turn off autopilot. Turn off.
Abort.
There you go. You're still locked onto the sun and you were just autopiloting towards it. Turn towards the sun real quick. And then wherever
Just to view it.
There you go. And now just keep flying backwards and just keep doing that.
okay.
In a minute or 2, I'm going to ask you to pull out your signal scope.
So what happens now?
Just keep going.
Get out of
Do
there.
we want it to be on this frequency?
Yes, you do.
Rybek's gonna die.
They're just all screaming.
And make sure you just keep pointing at the sun.
Rybek's gonna die.
It's kind
Rest
of
in
hard to
peace.
hear with the music in the background, but can you hear what's happening?
Is it?
Is it getting more distorted? I can't really hear.
The music's kind of loud. Just keep saying on here, and eventually the music will stop. It's fine. Just make sure you keep pointing it at the sun, yeah.
How far away do we have to go?
Just keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Never stop. Never.
I wonder if you can stop the music by putting down the warp core, because you're still technically holding it.
Oops. Nah, I feel like
No, just stand up. You're fine. Because right now, you can see you're still
know.
traveling at a blinding speed. Just put it, like, on the floor or something. I think you can do that. No! No, don't eject the hole! You almost just ejected. All right,
my
pull
God.
out your signal scope again. We're just gonna keep going. So yeah, you're gonna get one of the special endings here. There's another special ending that is very similar to this that involves the quantum moon. We will not be doing that one because it feels kind of redundant since they're kind of the same. You guys already encountered another one of the special endings. You recall back when we were at the high energy lab, we had you break the reality of space-time.
Yes, I remember that one.
That was another special ending.
We're so far away.
You are.
I know.
We're almost 1,000 kilometers away.
Through the like big dramatic music that it's playing, can you hear?
I mean, it sounds like the main menu.
Oh, they're singing it. They're doing it together.
You're so far away that all the planets
are
are coming through the signal scope at the same time. So you're hearing all of them synchronized together, and you see that they're actually playing the same song.
Yeah.
I mean, I figured that they were doing that.
Yeah, but it's just kind of cool because you get to see it. You can only well,
You mean
kinda.
hear
You
it,
can
right?
only hear this by going this far out. And by the way, we are just waiting for the sun to explode. So.
Okay, well, are we far enough away?
Oh, I have literally no idea.
We just have to keep going backwards.
I think technically you just have to make sure that. Yeah, because you just need to make sure that when the sun explodes, it just never reaches you.
How do we know that?
Yeah.
How are we supposed to determine that?
Well, I think it only goes out about 4,000 meters. But in order to hear everybody, I think it's 8,000. So I think you're good. You can probably stop accelerating at least, I guess.
No.
Dude, look how fast you're going in reverse. You're going negative 12,000 meters per second.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
What's the speed of light?
Oh, like
Fast.
hundreds of thousands of times what you're doing right now.
Man.
Your ship does have
tiny
infinite
dot.
fuel, though, so you have infinite
become a
acceleration
tiny dot.
theoretically.
Where does the... How do we convert the energy to have that to have infinite fuel?
Plant.
Oh, dude, we just passed 2020.
Finally. The sun's so small.
Tiny speck in the middle of your screen. It's really funny because once again, obviously the scale of this solar system doesn't make any sense. Because like the sun is 25 kilometers away from you, right? Or 2,500 kilometers away from you right now. Isn't that like the distance to get across the Pacific Ocean?
Oh, this is a tiny galaxy.
What if we're just small?
We're just teeny tiny. Wouldn't we have to be? Wait, actually, wouldn't we be really big? If the solar system was
Maybe.
small by comparison.
Don't know.
I mean, how long have we been flying out now?
Well, when he was reading the thing in the Ash Twin Project, it said he had 12 minutes left, and I think that was about 10 minutes ago.
We don't even see the sun anymore.
It's the tiniest little speck in the middle of your screen. Actually,
the
I do.
music's cut
Actually,
out.
I do believe the timer is how many stars
Oh,
are left
I
in the
think-
sky. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there
there
it
it
goes.
is.
Okay,
is.
get ready.
Oh,
You can
very
stop.
cool.
You can stop.
Nah, we're
I don't know. I think
going-
we're a little too close still.
Oh yeah.
How are they still? How is the music still happening? Oh no.
It's expanding. Oh,
You can hear
there
them
they go.
fucking wink out of existence.
Oh,
There goes
Everyone left
Feldspar.
Feldspar. Yeah.
oh my god.
So now what happens?
Man.
Wait, so what's that star in the background? Is that the DLC?
No,
Oh, that's just a random star.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
That was
there
the.
goes-
that was the
it.
explosion.
We did it.
So now what happens?
We beat Minecraft.
Oh.
Is there any other stars?
Well, that star went away. Oh, there's a star
Oh,
down
no, wait,
there.
no, there's one more. What if you eject?
You could.
Check the button.
If you wanted to be a fucking crazy person, you could, but I don't think you get the special ending if you do that.
Oh, okay.
We have to be in the ship.
Yeah, because the ship has infinite fuel and oxygen. If you leave the ship, this ending doesn't happen.
Oh,
Oh,
there it
there it
goes.
goes.
That's one star.
Oh,
Oh, what? Oh, I guess that star
that-
just exploded. Okay.
Oh.
Very cool. So what happens? Are we able to like
Just fucking
actually
wait
hit
a
another
second.
star?
God, no,
No,
we're
no,
not
like-
there yet. No, we're not stopping for McDonald's. Just fucking wait.
Oh, there's a lot more. God damn it.
No, like are,
You
are
shouldn't
we
have
able
to. You
like,
shouldn't have
go
to wait
into
for all
another
of
star?
them. Maybe stop accelerating. I don't know. Because it should
pretty
trigger
much
relatively soon.
Oh,
What's that?
oh,
Oh,
Here?
there we go.
Now beyond the reach of the supernova, you drift through space until your ship's resources are depleted, and that
do
is
you
a
mean?
canonical ending of the game.
what do you mean?
Yay,
Not
Jesse, you
the
finished the
canonical ending; it is a
game!
canonical ending. So you'll
We did
recall
it,
that
we
you
reached
actually
the
did
Outer
get a
Wilds.
different special ending at the very beginning of the game before you were even hooked up to the statue. You fucking broke your legs and killed yourself.
Yeah.
That's another special ending because technically all you have to do in order to beat this game is break the loop.
Ah.
So that's what you did. All right. Congratulations. That's what. Now, essentially the same thing would occur if you were doing the Quantum Moon ending. For the Quantum Moon ending, you have to go grab the advanced warp core, get to the sixth location. You don't even need to get to Solanum. You just need to get
you
to the
just have to
sixth
be
location, period. And when the sun explodes, you are locked in the exact same situation that Solanum is, where you're just like existing in perpetuity on that planet until you decide to leave, and then you just die because your reality collapses in on itself and you die.
Very cool.
So yeah, that's that. Coolio. We do have one more special ending we got to do before the end of the game. So,
What's that one?
Sorry,
What's that one?
we got to get. Well, we're gonna do it. So we got to. So first things first, you have to get back into that chamber. Into the Ash Twin Project chamber.
Does it involve waiting again?
It does.
Well,
But that's okay, because during that period of time, we can discuss the game and stuff like that. For this one, I was just a little worried because I couldn't remember how far you had to be away. Needless to say, I think you were far enough away.
yeah. That was cool.
It's a cool ending.
Yeah.
The next special ending that we're getting, they added into the game after the game came out because fans were like, hey, shouldn't this happen when we do this? And the developers were like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. Sure, we'll add it
reality.
in. That's the other one that they did. They added two endings because fans were like, hey, shouldn't this work?
And you know these guys, the creators
yeah,
are like,
you're looking...
science is yes. So I'm guessing the fans were like, but science, and they're like, you're right, we can't deny this because it's science, and so they put it.
What did I not like finish there?
The true ending.
Oh, then what's this one? What did I not finish there?
You have a couple that have stars on them. It's mostly stuff that you didn't read on the wall because you didn't know how to get in there. The one because I saw that you were going for the yellow star or the orange star that you were missing on in the Sunless City, right?
Yeah.
That one was, you remember there was that one room which had a mural to the Eye of the Universe in it, but you couldn't get in because the door was blocked off with cactuses?
Right.
There's a way to get in there. You may or may not recall that in that room there was a hole in the ceiling with a pillar of sand coming down.
Oh.
That's how you're supposed to get into that room. You're supposed to realize like, oh, I can go through that, go up and then down. And then inside there, I think it's like one line of text where it's just somebody talking about the nature of the Eye of the Universe or whatever. Careful not to go into the sun.
Oh, I almost saw the little featherings of the
cosmic
waves.
Jesse, why? Jesse, no! Luckily, your ship saved you. Yeah, there you go. You want to go towards that smoke. Which, once again, why is there smoke if there's no atmosphere?
Don't worry about it.
You should probably
What if it's not actually
just park
smoke?
closer to him, man.
Where
Park
is
on
it?
the South Pole, so you have to go all the way around the planet. I do like the idea that when they started the Ash Twin project, they were like, well, we're going to need some solar panels. That way we can capture the sun's energy when it explodes. Let's just use that same design from the high energy lab. Why not?
Sure.
Like,
If
we
it
figured
ain't
it
broke.
out. This is the perfect solar panel array.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It's effective. Why not use it?
We're going for style factor here too, you know.
So same thing again. I would say go to 7. And we're just sitting here with Chet. Chet just being like, oh, hey, dude, you like my bongos?
And he dies.
Only un bongo?
What? Sorry,
like
you
my
are correct.
bongo.
Bongo. Do you like my bongo?
Bongo man.
Oh. So, you know how to get there. You know what you're doing. I think this would probably be a good time for... There's essentially 2 groups of people in the call right now. There are people who have just experienced Outer Wilds for the first time, and those who were here to siphon off as much of that energy as possible so that way we may live another year.
Man.
Just
So
one.
I wanted to start by asking, because obviously you guys aren't done. There's still the true ending that we have to do. But
Right.
Grant, Jesse, what'd you think about the game?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's fine, I guess. No.
To be fair, I would be totally fine with that answer. Because, yeah.
It definitely wasn't what I thought it was. but
What did you
that's
think
not
it
a
was
bad
going to be?
thing.
Because I want to know.
Literally, like, okay, so I thought it was gonna. I knew it was like space exploration from what I guessed from the art and also like the one clip of Lawrence playing. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna be like going to different planets and like I don't know, harvesting resources or some shit. Like, is it
Like
a
it was
I thought it was like a
Astroneer
survival game.
or...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what I thought it was, and then on the first day, Jesse mentioned, "Oh yeah, I think there's like a time loop," and I'm like, "What?"
It's like,
What?
it's like I knew about the time loop before going in this game. I just didn't
knew
know
nothing
what
about
that
it.
entails.
You
because I
didn't
knew that-
you didn't know the context of what that implies for the
Yeah.
entirety of the game.
Yeah,
Sure,
I went the wrong way.
that's an interesting position to start the game from, though. The idea of thinking like this would be like a resource-ish harvesting game, because
yeah. I kind of thought like no Man's Sky almost.
yeah, because you could definitely see a version of this game where it would just be about like getting to the different planets and like conquering them, like building different things and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's needless to say, that's not what it ended up being. It's a puzzle game. It's a logical puzzle deduction game.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what about you, Jesse? Do you have any like because you knew about the time loop, but did you know that it was gonna be, I don't know, as logic puzzly as it was?
Oh.
Like,
the
how was
fact
your
that
response to that? I guess.
The fact that it was a time loop game, I figured that it would involve some sort of logic puzzles. I just didn't know how much to an extent it was. Because I figured that exploration was like a big thing about this game, but I mean, to be fair, the Nintendo Direct that this game got featured on did tell me a lot about the game, so
Damn. but okay.
but I just didn't know how the game actually got played to reach the endings and stuff, because I didn't know what any of the endings are.
So now I will ask Saba and Lawrence, how are your guys' response to this playthrough?
Lawrence.
So much more fun.
So much more fun in what way?
Well, because Colin was pretty straight edge. Nothing wrong with that. Because
Colin fucking blitz through the entire game. As soon as the I want Lawrence to get back to what he was saying in a second, but it's like Lawrence tapped into something that was so bad, like it was so baffling over the course of this, not in a bad way, but just in a fascinating way, where like Colin did the exact same thing. Colin did 4-hour sessions of this game once a week on Sundays. But as soon as somebody like in the game mentions, like he would read something and there'd be a highlighted piece of text and he would immediately like dominoes connect all the lines together and immediately like digest the information like it was nothing. And then like he just did everything. Like, he did it in like 3 episodes, and I was like, okay. I felt like I was nuts. All right.
Yeah, is it a sort of game you're supposed to do the right thing? Like, yeah, but I want someone to do some wrongs, you know? I want someone to be like, you know, hitting the sun, trying to land the sun station.
And you guys did. You guys
else?
were fucking. You guys. I mean, obviously, you guys had fun when you could, but it was just like there were times they're like, okay, we're gonna land on the sun station, and I'm like, ah.
Yeah.
By the way, Jesse, guess what we're gonna do now? You're gonna open this, and now you're going to sit here and wait for the sun to explode.
Man.
I know. Don't turn off the gravity. It's way easier if you leave the gravity on for now. We'll turn it off in a minute. If you want to,
Episode
just while we're
1,
doing the
it's gonna
discussion,
be
you can just
incredible.
like look around or look up or whatever. You have the boys. There's the vision pool in the center of them.
I'll
if you
go
want
with the boys.
if you want to kill time, you can do that. Don't forget that there's also a ring at the beginning of this that tells you how long you have until the sun detonates.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, we just want to make sure we keep all that squared away, because otherwise we just have to come back here again.
So
yeah,
what
anyway.
happens if you fall off the ring?
I don't
Do you
know what
wanna
happens
just
if you
show the
fall off the
video?
ring.
So we just show them the clip?
Pull
I'm
up
gonna
the
go
clip.
find that clip.
One of you has to find the clip, because obviously I am running the game on my computer. I can't
Yes,
find the
I
clip.
got it. I'm gonna go. I'm doing it.
Like, would it lose us a lot of time if we fall off the ring?
Depends.
I'm gonna let you know, Jesse. Just you wait.
Okay.
We're
Does it
torn
crash
from-
the game?
It does not crash the game.
Okay.
Something else crashes. But yeah, it was like when you guys got into the spaceship, looked up at that fucked up planet called Dark Bramble and said, I want to go there first. I had a feeling like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Man.
And like,
I've always wanted someone, because the rest of us experience it in a very straight way as usual. I wanted, deep down, I wanted someone, all right, do the crazy shit first.
chaotic stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, do the chaotic stuff first, and then work your way
go,
backwards.
Jesse.
I was curious how that would work, and it worked fast.
When you have a game
So many
with
laughs.
open exploration like this, you bet I'm going to go to the hardest stuff first.
You gotta test the game, you know. The game's testing you, you gotta test it right back.
No.
Staba's still looking for the
Still
clip. So
looking.
I do want to get her opinion on this topic, but I guess just as like a personal question, obviously over the course of this game session that we've been doing, not just this one, but like the entire playthrough, there was a lot of moments where I wanted to like move things along a little bit, because we're presently on episode 6 with 4-hour episodes each. That means that we have, for the most part, give or take a couple of hours or whatever, like a couple of minutes, 24 hours, a real world day spent in this game. So that's kind of like crazy to think about, but I genuinely want to know if we weren't doing this in the context of a stream, and if it was just Jesse or just Grant, like not together, like you guys just, I don't know, let's say it was like super cheap on sale and you bought it or whatever.
is it?
Do you think that you would have finished this game?
Oh no,
No way.
Okay.
no way.
That was more or less what I had assumed.
Is it as in like you would get stuck and frustrated and you would put the game down, or
We'll put
As
the
in-
game down and then forget about it.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
exactly. Go play a different game and then be like,
I
well,
should go back to finishing that game.
I should go
and
back
then
to
you never
finishing
do.
Outer
do.
Wilds one day, because
Yeah.
it was just like, obviously I feel bad about doing some of the handholdier moments of stream or whatever, but there were so many moments where the game requires you to make some latitudinal thinking, you know what I mean? Oh, like thinking within and outside the box at different points in time. And there were definitely times where it was like, okay, I'm really excited to see how Jesse and Grant like solve this puzzle, and you guys just are like, let's leave. and I'm like, no, no,
that's
you
like
gotta...
that thing I bring up of I didn't realize how similar Jesse and I are in terms of how we play games very impatiently.
it was both hilarious and frustrating at the same time, because I was
It's
just
an
like,
actual wall.
it is,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It's literally the shell that holds the inside of the it's at the
Ember
center
twin?
of the planet.
Hey, I have found it. This should be it.
Hey, check the time, Jesse, real quick before Saba sends this.
It was like 4 minutes, I think. Yeah.
Is this
Oh, is this the one?
That's a highlight, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
it wasn't in the clips.
It should be in the clips, but I think this is fine.
What's happening?
It might. I don't know if you
Oh
have
my
sound on.
God.
Sound might help.
Oh, we got stuck? Oh, I understand.
The meat grinder.
Grinder. Oh,
So you
So-
don't die.
You
just
don't.
kinda-
You don't die if you hit it hard enough. You will take damage, but it's not. It's not like a spiked floor that kills you or whatever. It's just that this platform that we're standing on is
It's
in
constantly
motion.
moving.
Is in motion. So. Let's fucking.
I mean, you can get back, right?
The Schmeat
It's hard.
Smasher.
It's really hard, but yeah, you can.
Do I have to be standing on this for the ending to occur?
Well, kinda. So I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, right? Turn around. Go back to where the anti-gravity stuff is. So look up at the center, the warp core. So when the sun explodes, what do you think happens? Like actually, mechanically, what do you think happens to this machine?
It absorbs all the energy.
It absorbs all the energy. If you had to take a crazy video game-esque guess, what do you think happens to a black hole when you just pump it full of an entire supernova's worth of energy?
It expands.
It gets real fucking big. So what we're gonna do is that when the sun explodes, hopefully before the sun explodes, we'll have already turned off the gravity. But when the sun explodes, there is going to be a relatively brief period of time where you are going to have to fly into that black hole, and then we can do the special ending.
Oh,
So that's why we're just kind of chilling out right now. You close the thing.
so what happens if we just turn off the gravity now?
The only reason I suggested like leaving the gravity on is because once the gravity gets turned off, you'll start floating all over the place. If you really wanted to, you could turn off the gravity and just park your ass right next to the advanced warp core and wait.
That may be. I would maybe recommend that just in case.
It just
Well, let's
looks
wait until
cool.
it's
Like the
all
black
cool.
hole looks cool, you know? That's the only
Okay,
reason
there
why
you
I
go.
was
The sun's gonna
suggesting this.
explode.
Go.
Oh, that's the
Jesse,
thing. You
Jesse,
gotta turn it
turn it
off. Turn off the gravity.
All right,
Okay,
close
get up
to
there.
it.
Oh my god, you can't. Can you not lock on to the core anymore? Oh wow, you
Apparently
used to be
not.
able to lock on to this core. That's so fucked.
I just stand here.
Yep. Well, maybe a little closer, but yeah.
Just stare
Don't remove
straight
it,
at that
just-
black hole.
Just stare right at the black hole, sure.
Okay. Very cool.
Very cool.
Very epic.
so Saba, your opinions on this playthrough?
Oh, So I have learned that Grant and Jesse have a really different play style than me. Which
Yes.
had to push me to have a lot more patience. Because I don't know, I'm just inherently the type of person who would be like, oh my god, like why, how do we do that, or how do we do this and stuff like that. Please, Jesse,
you're gonna make me sick.
feel sick.
Please.
Yeah.
All right, get ready.
Get as close to it as you can.
Whoa.
Okay, you're going back through. So Jesse, in order to get this secret ending, you got to go back in there.
What?
You're looping,
Again?
so you got to get back in there.
Will you just see me come out?
Not exactly, but feel free.
We'll see.
Oh.
Saba, we got a bot in
Oh.
chat.
We got a butt? Oh. I just...
Kill him.
Kill him.
I should be able to access...
Oh, dude, did you see the fucking quantum moon? It was orbiting Giants Deep, and then your guy blinked, and it disappeared.
There
Man.
it is. I got it.
Thank you, Saba. I appreciate it. Although I do have access to just having a delete button. It is true. I forgot about that.
Man,
Thank
you
you.
really have to go back and do that again?
Yep. You're actually gonna have to go. Well, not the whole thing.
You don't have to wait as
You don't
long.
have
You
to
just need to
wait.
make sure to get back into the Astro
Into the
Project.
chamber.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're gonna have to get into that chamber at a minimum 2 more times, and then that's it.
Very cool. More
Very
waiting.
cool. Oh look, there's the quantum
The
moon.
moon.
You're like, you're staying here.
You got
Right
time.
where I
You
can
could
see
do
you.
the quantum moon. Not that you want to, but you could.
Nah, I'm good.
I love how now you guys are like keeping an eye out for the quantum moon.
At the end of the
is
game when it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah. But it's like it's still a thing of like, I see
Quantum
you.
moon.
I see you, buddy.
Jesse, you're so-
You ain't slick.
Will Jesse use his landing gear?
Nah.
We'll find out next episode on Obo Stream. Bow, bow.
I'm gonna donate to the stream if you don't use the landing gear. Go. I'm not.
Oh, Lawrence, but how am I gonna pay for the $70 Betrayal at the House on the Hill 3rd edition that I bought the other day?
Oh my god.
You
that's
already
right.
bought it.
I pre-ordered it, and it's gonna be coming out in August.
Oh damn.
Are you kidding? They have I was telling Saba about this, and I won't go through all of it again, but they're redoing all of the art in the game, so everything is gonna look like really unique or really uniform and really nice now. They're taking the 50, like the top 50 haunts from the base game and the Widow's Walk expansion. They're taking like the top 50 from those combined and revamping them so that way they're like more concise and more clear and stuff like that. But then like my favorite thing is, you remember those shitty figurines that we had to use?
Hey, I respect those figurines.
They looked like ass. Saba's purple, or Saba, goddammit, Janine's purple character had that fucking sick gangsta lean from like day
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
third,
all of them, like three out of 6 of them are doing like the Michael Jackson lean forward, and I love that.
the 3rd edition is coming with like a higher quality version of those, like more details, better paint, higher quality, just wholesale.
All right.
And I'm really excited for that. All of the little tokens that are with the game, because you remember how the tokens were just like shitty cardboard?
Yeah.
They're all being replaced with plasticine.
Ooh.
So you remember the little clips that the game wanted you to use to track your stats?
Don't want to be ignored in favor for digital.
100%. That same type of plastic is being used for the little chips for the game, but now that they don't have to like, be used for anything other than just being an object, it should be pretty okay. And then they're reworking the character pentagon things. So that way, it should be a lot better. Like, it has actual grooves for custom markers. So hopefully they promise that companion apps should not be necessary.
Should.
I'll try me.
But yeah, so it's the pre-orders opened up like a couple weeks ago. I placed my pre-order, I don't know, like a couple days ago. And I was telling Saba it would be fucking awesome if my pre-order cleared on August 3rd. And then I received the shipment on the 22nd, which would be my birthday. That'd be really cool.
That would be perfect timing.
Jesse, you gotta go down more. Jesse!
Good.
Where is
Good.
towers?
You're going in the wrong direction. Turn around. The order of the towers should be... It should be Sun, I think Brutal Hollow, and then the Twins. And they're all along the equator. Oh, maybe it's actually before this. Yeah, never mind. It's before this.
Did I miss the cycle?
Just keep going. You got it. You'll find it
Zach,
eventually.
did you just do that thing again?
I missed the
Someone's
cycle.
going the right direction, you tell them to go the opposite direction.
No. Yes. Listen, man, it's hard to keep all this straight in my mind.
Yeah, just let them go forward.
Lawrence, I'll break your fingers with my mind.
Oh,
With
try
my
it.
mind.
With my mind. All right, Lawrence's fingers are now broken in my mind.
So what happens if we don't go back there? Does the ending just get overridden?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, kinda. I think it kills you. Actually,
Oh.
you'll see why once we get in there. But yeah. So anyway, Saba,
I
did you
assume we
finish
see
your
another version.
Saba? Did you finish your response to this playthrough?
I mean, I don't know what else to say. It was cool to still go around seeing these things. You guys had your fun. I think because my play style is different and I usually figuring things out, to have someone be just I'm not even gonna look at it. I'm I am a little...
You're referring specifically to
MILF.
you're MILF.
I'm a
You're
little
specifically
MILF.
referring to them not reading text at first, which is fair. But I want to ask, since we're just waiting, Jesse, Grant, what was your favorite part of the game so far?
Oh, good.
Landing on the interloper.
I thought you were
was
gonna
pretty
actually say
good.
Sun Station,
We didn't land on the sun station though.
but you sure as hell tried.
We tried. We
true.
almost hit it.
Speaking of which, you guys want to see the videos of the Sun Station landing?
Yes.
Okay.
It's wild. Hold on.
I feel like since this is a thing, actually, yeah. Why don't we show them some of the fun clips?
Interloper was really cool.
Oh, I was. I don't think our landing was recorded, was it?
Our landing was not recorded.
Yeah, because it was while you were grabbing lunch from Uber Eats or something, and then me and Saba were doing
Okay.
stuff. So it was just a general
Hold up, Lawrence.
Sun Station.
So now what
Holy
happens?
Hey.
Oh, it's me.
Well, hi there.
Talk to self. Whoa. If you're me, I'm confused as you are.
I'm me, he
Good
says.
question.
same
Let's
moment.
see. I remember all the time loops, including the last time loop where I jumped into a black hole in here. What about you? Yeah, me too.
Interesting.
What do you think happens if we don't jump into the black hole again at the end of this loop? That's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. That's what a figment would say. No.
I never noticed that. Man, we kind of dripping today. You know, we kind of got drip.
Not only are we dripping, we've been going to the gym.
This is the greatest
Yeah.
grip of
Yeah,
my
my
life.
Yeah.
Sure, two of us is great as all, but this is the greatest. What about the day, you know? What about that one? So yeah, I mean, you could keep doing the entire conversation. Just have at it. This is, like I said, this is one of the special endings that they added to the game post-release, because people realized that originally, in the original version of the game, you couldn't go into that black hole. The black hole that was formed when the sun exploded, it would be there, it would show you it, but you couldn't go in. And people were like, well, why can't you? Shouldn't you go back in time, and shouldn't it like duplicate your mind, essentially? And yeah, it's totally correct. That's exactly what happens.
I see you around me. He just popped out of the white hole.
You, as a player, never get to experience it, but similar to how the black hole gets super big when it gets supercharged, 22 minutes in the past, the white hole gets super big. So. We're talking to each other, nothing's exploded yet. Because to be fair, the last time we saw two of the same object get created, it broke the reality of space-time.
Quickly, changing the subject.
A little awkward. All right, now for the age-old question: is it gay?
You are.
Ah! What have we done? Jumping into a black hole was a terrible idea. Ah! 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 He's panicking.
So you just found Lawrence someone else who landed on it?
Yeah.
Okay, you're like, this is about the same thing we did.
Clean landing.
All right, so that's it, by the way, Jesse. Technically, the way that this works now is that either one of three things can happen. I guess technically two, but one of three things will happen. Either A, when the sun explodes, you jump into the black hole again, and you just send another version of yourself into the past. Nothing new happens. You just duplicate yourself again, right? Or the time loop does go through, and the problem is that both of you are now linked to the statue at the same time. Which means that when the statue tries to pull your memories, it doesn't know which one to do, so it cancels the connection to both and kills you.
Oh.
I believe if you were to meditate right now, I believe that's what happens. So, and that being said, there's really not much else to do here. Unless you want to take this loop to try he's still freaking out. Do you want to take this loop, Jesse? Do you want to use this? Pause real quick, because I realize that we've been kind of wasting time if we're going to do this. You can go for the true ending right now.
So what happens if you do the true ending with two people?
It doesn't matter because you have disconnected the advanced warp core, so the loop won't happen.
Yeah, but
I think we've wasted a lot of time already.
We have wasted a bit of time talking to him, to be fair.
But our clone, though.
Well, he just dies. Meditate. As far as the universe is concerned, he just walked through a door.
Meditate.
So if you want to meditate and start again, once again, it's just the same thing. You got to get in here. You got to open up the thing. You got to do it immediately. You got to do it as quickly as possible so you have as much time as possible. There you go.
Oh, very cool.
You destroyed the fabric of space-time!
You can't have two of yourself. That's preposterous.
Snake, you caused a time paradox.
Snake!
Nate, you got ratioed.
Snake, you got ratioed on Twitter.com.
Snake! No!
Wait, what happened?
Did it crash?
Crash.
Did we do it, boys?
I think it's a crash.
It's done.
Funny enough, this might actually be the perfect opportunity because you're about to try to do the true ending. So I guess this works. I guess this works out perfectly.
Oh, we didn't see the credits.
Listen, man. All right. Oh, fuck.
Oh, there it is.
It's what the
It
fuck?
just took a while.
Okay.
Oh, here's the kazoo.
The joke ended. It just took a
Is
while.
it a kazoo?
Yeah.
It sounds like a kazoo.
That's very kazoo.
I can't. I guess I just can't hear it.
Do 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 do. Oh, it's so good.
I guess that wasn't a crash.
Oh, you crashed the universe.
Fuck Lawrence.
Oh. Why me specifically? Oh, right, because I was hoping for crash.
Your name.
Very cool.
Well. Yeah, we beat the game.
We did
For
it.
the fourth
That's
time.
Outer Wilds.
In this playthrough.
Outer Milds.
All right, now.
All
For
right.
the most frustrating bit.
The most difficult thing in the game, because
An
if
hour
you
left.
die while you're trying to do the true ending, it kills you. You know, because you have the advanced warp core.
If you die in the game, you die for real.
Man.
So Jesse, as you're making your way over there, feel free to keep going. But do you remember the steps to getting to the vessel?
We have to go to the escape pod.
The
Oh, you can
distress
skip that
beacon
step.
from the escape pod, yeah.
You can
And
skip
then
that
we
step.
follow the lights.
I mean, yes. Well, do you remember, like, Lawrence, Jesse, do you have 2 monitors right now?
I do.
Lawrence, could you send a picture of where he's supposed to fly into the nothingness at the center?
Center.
Yeah, where the eggs
Why
are.
not?
At the
Why not
Pokemon
just use
Center.
the signal scope?
Oh, we have
to
to go
track
to
the
the.
missile.
We have to go to the eggs.
Gotta go to the
but
red.
Lawrence, the vessel isn't making a signal.
Yes, it is.
What is it? The escape pod?
No, it's this distress beacon called Vessel.
There is?
Yeah.
I like the
Wait.
just utter confusion I'm hearing.
Wait,
I trust you since you watched all the the speed runs and stuff. But,
I mean, the speedruns don't exactly use the scope.
but what
from
I'm saying is
experience-
that doesn't make any sense though, because from the escape pod 3, they were saying that the signal from the vessel was like diminishing.
Ain't. But you can still track it.
Okay, sure.
Wait, so do I? Do I go to the eggs first?
You still have to go to the eggs.
Oh, okay.
I always did it where I went to the escape pod first, because you remember that thing where you shot the scout into the hole and then it landed
Right.
on the vessel? I always did that. I used the signal scope to get to the escape pod, then the scout to get to the vessel, and then from the vessel to the true ending. That's what I always did. But I guess, I don't know. I guess there's a distress beacon from the vessel itself. I didn't know
I mean,
that.
you can check it right now.
What, just look it up?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you could check your signal scope right now.
Do you want to do that, Jesse?
Or we
Guess
could-
so. Just wait 30 seconds and then.
It'd be there. Wrong frequency. Distress beacon. And then you want to point it at Brittle, or at Dark Bramble. It's behind the sun. It just went behind the sun.
Escape pod 3? Still it's escape pod 3. Escape pod 1.
Which is on Brittle Hollow, so that makes sense why they're overlapping each other right now.
Is it escape pod 3 or is it escape pod 2?
Escape pod 3 is the one that got caught in Dark Bramble.
Oh, it's just giving me escape pod 3.
Yeah, I don't think there's a vessel distress beacon, Lawrence.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm pretty confident in this, actually. It's okay. Let's just skip some time.
I'm assuming it'll be 4 minutes.
I'm very specifically confident that there's no actual vessel distress beacon, because then the guys who like just drifted out into the dark bramble and died, they wouldn't have had any reason to hurry up as fast as they did. You know what I mean? Because that was like one of the reasons why they made their way over to the seed, was because they were like, oh, it's fading. I'm also looking at the Outer Wilds wiki, and it says that there's only 3 distress beacons.
All right.
Firing the scout into the seed reveals 2 duplicate locations leading to the vessel. One's the seed, and one is the vessel itself. Okay, that being said, this is the ultimate test of Jesse's 0G flying skills.
I'm not confident.
Hey, Jesse, you remember the trick that I told you? I think it was either last stream or the stream before, on how to get...
I know.
Got it. Perfect. Just making sure.
I'm not confident that I'll actually be able to pull it off first try.
You know, you got an hour. A little bit less than that, but you got an hour to figure it out.
Let's park the car.
A new episode of Best of the Worst. Dude, fuck you.
Like right here.
Your ship's just fucking toppling all over the place.
Fine. I walked in a circle.
You did. You looked at the tower twice and turned around. While you're doing this, what do you, Jesse and Grant, what do you guys think is gonna happen when we get to the Eye of the Universe?
End of the game.
That's a good question.
Thank you, Grant.
I can't imagine what will happen.
It should be noted. It should be noted that the DLC.
That's what I was confusing it with.
What was it?
It's not a frequency. You can go to your ship's HUD, and since you visited the vessel already,
you can mark the vessel. You're super right.
That's what I was confusing. That's
what you know. What even the person who was commenting on our playthrough said that. He said that you can just so Jesse, after you get this, because you already found the vessel once, you can go to the ship's log and you can mark location. So instead of having to go to the escape pod back and forth and stuff like that, you can just go directly to the eggs, and then it will tell you where the vessel is from there.
Well, good thing I already visited the vessel.
I'm about to say, that's really beneficial. It'll save a bunch of time, assuming you don't die to anglerfish, but it'll save a bunch of time.
I'll die.
It's okay.
Go.
Perfect. God, that'd be so funny if there was like when you pick this up, there was a button for break it over your knee.
Break the warp core.
Just shatter it across your knee and be like, ha! I win.
Why isn't there an option to eat the black hole?
What do you think would happen? What do you think? So these black holes clearly function differently than normal black holes, right? Or like black holes in the real world. What do you think would happen if you ate one of these black holes?
It would be a lot of
Kirby.
calories.
It would be a lot of calories.
You become Kirby.
Yeah, you become Kirby.
You get to the...
It'd be funny if I just died on the way to
ship's log. This is what Lawrence was talking about. So go to rumor mode. How many calories in a black hole? And it's the vessel bottom right or bottom left. Yeah.
The vessel.
Yeah,
and you marked it. So now when you take off, you can go directly to the red you can go to the red hole, and then you just got to make sure that you don't die to the anglerfish.
Anglerfish.
Dude,
Very cool.
I'm pumped.
go.
Good call, Lawrence. I totally forgot about that.
I knew it was a marker. I'm fucking do it.
He was over right.
You were going like, oh, I'm confident there's nothing. I'm like,
Excuse
no,
you,
feel
I
it in
was
my
right that there
heart.
wasn't a signal scope signal.
I knew there was a signal.
I wonder if
Something.
they added. I wonder if they added this like ability to mark stuff. I wonder if they added this after I played.
Sun level. Okay. The sun's still orange. I have a lot of time.
Oh yeah, Lawrence.
take it
When
for granted.
does the when is the first moment that you're officially able to get into the Ash Twin project?
Yes. So the speed run was 7 minutes, but of course that's a speed run. You gotta be lightning fast.
Careful,
So I would say
remember.
safely 5 minutes of
Can't go
waiting by
fast.
the campfire.
I thought you said 7.
No, 7 is a speed run.
Oh, so waiting by the campfire for 5 minutes puts you at a good time to get there.
Yeah, for
Okay.
like a casual
All right.
go.
So you remember this?
and then just
Hopefully you
let it
don't get any
drift.
anglerfish along the way, because that would fucking suck.
I think
They
I
might
went through
bring
the
a rude
right
awakening
hole
when they
because
call
this
it
is
shit.
the closest the thing has been.
Yeah, you just gotta go red and then wherever.
Or, oh wait, doesn't
don't
it
forget
the red
to
light change?
don't forget to boost your way through this, so that way
Yeah.
you're not accelerating while the fish are there.
You should be able to swallow the black and white holes like a pill with just some water.
You want some water? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, don't go through. Don't go through. Stop. Holy cow. Okay. Angle. Don't go through. Back up. And you gotta fucking zoom in there first.
Right.
Yeah. So back up.
Lord.
There you go. Back up and then just fucking punch it.
Lawrence.
Make sure your velocity is matched and punch it, dude. And then stop as soon as you hit. Stop. Okay, now just fucking coast. Oh my god! Is he gonna do it on his first try?
If he does, that'll be.
Let's see.
to give you context to how impressed I would be when we did the DLC, because at the end of the DLC you have to do this true ending again. I believe it took me like 6 tries.
Dang.
It took a while. For
I don't like
sure.
that you could hear them sleeping or snoring or whatever, because that makes me think they're awake.
They are awake.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Well,
just
that makes
them.
me
That's
think
just them
they're chasing
breathing.
You.
I will admit, it does sound like they're just sleeping.
Alright, head towards the vessel now.
No.
Now?
Don't do it.
I would
No.
wait until you see the eggs, right?
No,
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't
Because the eggs
necessarily
are the
have to
safe
see the
zone.
eggs.
Daredevil. Holy shit.
Because
You
the eggs
don't
are the safe
necessarily
zone.
have to see the eggs. You're just going towards the signal.
I don't know. I'm a little.
Oh no, Lauren.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'm close enough to.
I would partially agree with Lawrence. I would say get a little bit closer to the eggs, match velocity so you stop, angle towards the vessel, and then accelerate.
Yeah, that's
Lure
what
it.
I was going to do.
Holy crap.
I wasn't saying like punch it to the vessel right now. I'm saying
All
like
right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Slowly
Lawrence,
move
the
it
official
in.
speedrunner of Outer Wilds. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna
In.
fucking kickflip off the anglerfish to get some extra
Jesus
seconds
Christ.
on the time.
You can probably stop your velocity now.
Nah.
Yeah, you
Not
can
yet.
match. You're good.
Nah.
You should be
yet.
well into the safe zone. Okay. And you do have to like juke and jive around some vines, so just be careful. And there's a hole. You're going towards a hole, by the way, not the vessel itself,
Yeah.
just a hole.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let me-
Just go.
let me
Everybody
angle
stick
it.
palm.
Let me just angle it first.
Don't get too close to the sides. Good job. Good job. Oh my god, is he gonna do it?
You're good.
That's the hole. Just be chill. We're chill, dude. It's fucking
drifting.
It's fucking Frosty the Snowman
Wait.
in here. Everybody's so
Wait.
chill.
I'm
Does he know the
drifting.
coordinates?
Well, I mean
need the
that
picture.
I can just send the
He
picture.
has it in his ship. Yeah, I think if
It's
you
in
do
his
it
ship.
in
It's in his
ship.
ship's log, but I'll just send a picture.
Yeah.
I think you can make it if you just try to go for it. Maybe.
Go.
Yeah, I don't hear anyone yelling at you.
go for it.
Get in there, quick! Come on! No, Jesse, no!
Let's calm down. Don't freak out.
Yes!
Okay.
Jesse, I'm so. Oh my
Oh my
god!
god! Go!
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
You
Make sure
remember the
to
opening? Yeah.
fill up on fuel and stuff before you leave.
That's a very good idea. That is a very
This is
wise.
the hole, right?
That is
Yeah.
it's the only
So
hole.
match velocity. Yeah, good. You're good.
Fill
Get
up.
all your fuel and
you're
supplies.
good, you're good.
100% A-okay.
Okay.
Eyes looking at the code.
Where's the code?
I just posted it in chat. If you want
You're good.
It should be. Where is it? Next to something else, maybe? Was it next to
It
Ash
should
Twin?
be.
Where
It should
did
be
we
next
sort
to
coordinates?
the. If you wanted the actual thing, it would be next to the probe module in the rumor mill. But you can just look at this.
Look at chat.
Ah,
Let's go.
LXN. Wait, does it matter what order
It
you
has to
started
be in
in?
that exact orientation. When you get in there, you'll see that it's 6 dots.
No, like, does it matter which, like,
Yes.
Which
Oh, of
dot
course.
you
Yeah.
start
You have to
with?
go left to right.
left to right? No, like the shape of the dot. Like,
Yeah, I bet it was.
Like the starting dots?
yeah, the starting dot for what shape?
It
That's a
doesn't
good
can
matter.
go
question, actually.
backwards.
I don't know if the starting dot. The starting dot usually matters because the ball starts at the bottom.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Shouldn't work either
Sorry,
way.
I'm
I've
just
never
so
seen
I'm just so
anyone fail
fucking
the coordinates.
fucking pogged. I can't believe that we are able to do this. Took me fucking 6 tries.
Jesse's a god. Oh,
As he fucking snaps his neck. He gets
yeah,
the
just
wall.
gets clotheslined.
Went too far.
That's the
Down the
wrong
wrong way.
way.
It was a hallway. They had to go
Shit.
Oh
down.
my god, it really doesn't help that we're upside down, though.
There you go. To your left. Stop.
Sideways and upside
Stop.
down.
Oh my god, Jesse, you're going way too fast. Turn around. You're accelerating
rushing.
like a madman. It's above you.
There. At the far end.
And then you gotta put it in the center where the other one's busted. Nice match.
Behind you.
Behind you. There you go.
Big thing.
Right there, yeah.
Ooh.
Insert warp core.
Let's
Yeah,
Oh,
gravity.
the gravity.
Okay, no,
Thank God.
yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. There's a thing in the middle. In the middle, there's a ball for power. You got to bring it to this side first. Yep.
go. Yep.
Oh, oh.
All right. L.
Weird L shape.
What if I get it wrong?
Please
You
don't.
can redo it.
That's not right.
Oh, okay.
Here, like,
okay.
look, yeah, you could redo it. I knew Jesse was like, if I accidentally did the wrong, yeah, you can redo.
This is the wrong one.
That's
this is
not
wrong.
It. That's not it.
This is
Gotta
still
put it
wrong,
back on the
Jesse.
original.
Jesse, this is still wrong.
It's still wrong?
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
You have the
Okay.
picture in chat. You can just look at the picture.
Right. Okay.
Do you want me to like relay it to you?
No, I got it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Not to put any pressure, but you are on.
Okay, now you have to
time
go
frame.
to the center. Yep, you have to bring it down, and then to the
Down, yeah,
side.
right.
Perfect. Now you get to
Okay.
move to the
He's
second
got
one.
it. He's got it.
Oh, food pog. Okay. All right, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yes.
Perfect. Now you just gotta do that funky N.
Look at the funky end.
Why are you moving?
Oh, wait. Okay.
Using the wrong
It's like,
stick.
he's shaking. Huh, huh.
No. Wait.
I think that
Gotta
works.
flip.
Yeah, I think he could do that. No!
Just don't bring the ball up. Do not bring the ball
Do
up.
not bring the
Go
ball.
Back.
Wait, so how
Go
does he
back
bring it?
to your left.
Okay, you
I
have to
think
do
you have
this
to bring
again?
this up. Yeah, just enter
God
it back
dang
in.
it.
Jesse, please.
Enter it back in.
By the way, you still have to be worried about the sun exploding. Oh, it just brings you back to here. Thank God.
Okay.
Top. Yes. No.
See?
No.
Oh, he's good? Okay.
He's good?
Fuck
Yes.
it. That should be good
Slide
enough.
it in.
Very
And, now,
cool.
and then submit it. You have to bring that up.
Oh.
Let's go!
Holy
cool.
crap, Jesse, you did it.
I did it. Now
Okay,
what happens?
look at that shit.
What is that?
Oh my god.
That's the eye of the
That is
universe.
the eye.
The eye.
There's a window in front of you.
He wants to take a picture of it.
So I do believe before, so you can actually disembark the ship, but before, oh, by the way, there's the quantum moon, but I think it just left. It was out the window to your right, but you didn't see it. Yeah, never mind. Go. You remember how up those little ramps there was text?
What's that? Is that the sun?
That's the
Yeah, that's
sun
the
of the
solar
solar system you just left.
So what happens
you
now?
no longer have to worry about time.
Oh, we don't?
He can still
Okay.
watch the sun explode, right?
Oh,
Well, we read
I
that.
guess.
I don't know. I would
I don't.
do
It
the other
might
stuff.
be new text. I don't quite recall if it's the same text or new text.
But-
This
no,
one's
this
probably
looks-
going to be the history of the. It's clear the universe is dying. Yeah. Okay.
Trust. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
we
looks
read
like the
this
same
one.
one.
And then is the other side the same?
the other side looks the same.
Just making doubly sure. Yeah, because this is Felix. He was the communications officer. Okay, that makes sense. So if you go down, you know how you brought the ball to the left or to the right? Bring it to the left now.
Okay.
The door is closed behind you, so.
Whoa.
Ooh,
Get in there.
what? What Blue Sky do? We can't do?
So this is how you disembark the ship. Look up behind you.
Oh shit.
Oh, and there's the
moon.
quantum moon to your
Oh
right.
shit.
Ah, there you are.
So congratulations, Jesse and Grant. You've made it to
We
the eye of the
made it.
universe. It
So
only
now what?
it only took 280,000 years, but now we're here.
So now
Gravity
what happens?
2.4.
Well, where are you on the planet right now?
North
The
Pole.
North
And what did you
Pole,
have to do
so-
on the quantum moon?
go to
Oh.
South Pole. I want an eldritch abomination to like jump scare me.
I can't
That'd
even
be
begin to
sick.
tell you when I was playing this on my own, like that very first
This-
time
this
before I
does look
showed it to
scary.
anybody else, I was shitting my pants when I was
Yeah.
here because I was like, dude, this is scary.
When I got here, I looked at Zach and like, fuck you, I'm not going in there.
Boss battle.
I
That
want an
shit
el-
is scary.
I want an eldritch abomination to break my mind
Yes.
at the very concept of seeing it.
It's just beneath.
No.
The eye of the universe is the eldritch abomination.
Just keep walking, by the way. Don't stop.
Oh, there's trees.
Just
How
keep
are there
walking.
trees
Just
here?
keep walking.
Sick.
Yikes!
What's up, Cthulhu?
Yo, it's
Put on
Cthulhu.
my light. Yikes!
That lightning bolt was awfully close.
It's like Genshin Impact. Get hit by lightning, get an achievement.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nope, tree.
Oh. Tree.
I don't think for this randomness, I don't think they accounted for you having your flashlight on. Because that literally just appeared in your face. You didn't blink, you didn't do anything.
It was like, hello.
So now
Hey,
what
how did
happened?
you leave the quantum moon?
We jumped up.
We jumped
We jumped down.
up. So now we jump down?
Well, go in there. No, don't shoot. You don't need to shoot. Just go in there.
What if we shoot-
Take a picture, gotta make sure it doesn't move.
Oh, it looks like an eyeball.
Oh my god.
Because it's an eye of the universe.
We.
It gets stuck in a crater.
We.
You might want to put your scout away because you're gonna want to like get a full view of what's about to happen. So look up. Do you get it?
Up in the butthole.
Fly into it.
You can actually just walk into it.
Oh,
Ow.
Because, like, whatever I
Gravity's
think.
a little intense here, or at least
I don't know.
unpredictable.
I think
Just get out of the crater.
How are you stuck in this crater? How did
Yeah.
you do this?
There you go.
No, go from the tip. Come on. do a
We're
cool
going to-
thing.
I'm gonna jump
do
in.
the cool
You're
thing.
gonna
Dying.
fucking swirl
Go off
around
the
the edge like
side.
it's a toilet.
Go
Come
off the
on.
side.
We.
Be sure to look around once you get in here.
What's happening?
Look out.
Oh my
Look out.
lord.
Are these all
my
wormholes?
God.
Welcome back.
Hey, we're in the museum.
I'm
We
shook.
belong in a museum.
So this
So
is the museum
now-
from the beginning of the game. If you want to read everything, it'd be fun.
So now what happens?
You should.
Actually, you should be
You should
reading it 'cause it
actually
actually
fucking
happens.
read
Please.
stuff. Come on! We're so
Sure.
close!
Oh,
We're
hey,
here!
hey,
I'm so
hey,
excited!
Hey.
Hey.
It's fair that you didn't think so because this is the exact same place as the tutorial, so you wouldn't think that the
Can you
text
try
have
your light?
changed. It's cool.
Oh, it does work. Okay.
Yeah, I would go in. Do
Everyone
not go
chill.
out yet.
No one fucking chill. This is exciting. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe.
Why is it dark?
They closed.
It's
We
closed.
snuck in.
This is DLC.
Oh, Well-
Look away.
That actually does have different text if you did the DLC, so maybe we'll come back to there later. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity, then exploded in a violent supernova.
anglerfish.
All the life forms who will perish on the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least.
Wait, did Feldspar like get out?
The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it a deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning.
Can't read this one.
There's no there's no dialogue.
Oh, there's no gravity crystal.
There's just no more. There's no need for gravity crystals anymore.
There's no need for gravity. Just get rid of it.
Huh.
Hello.
What do those cans say? Turn around. Jumbo marshmallows.
It is all they eat.
It is all they eat. They eat water and marshmallows.
I knew it. But where does the marshmallows come from?
Horse
There's like
hooves.
no other like life forms on this planet.
I'll never tell. Can you jump into the white hole?
Observe.
Whoa,
Oh.
I see everything.
Yo, we be mad chillin'.
So we teleported the solar system onto the eye of the universe? Is that what happened?
Teleported the museum.
You're flying.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
Observe.
I tried to Photoshop that as fast as I possibly could while you were
Fly
reading.
forward.
Observe.
By the way, don't worry about fall damage.
For once.
I'm gonna accelerate so fast.
Let's fucking go. Ow. What the fuck?
It's kind of pretty, isn't it?
Huh.
A very reasonable thing to try to do is take a picture of this place. It makes sense.
So did I just destroy the parallel universe?
You destroyed a sun. Bam.
Oh,
Wow, that does work. Holy crap. You can fucking FPS your way through this.
Where are we?
You're at the eye of the universe. Why are you leaving the forest, Jesse? Do you not like the forest?
I don't know. I'm just wandering around in darkness.
Wait, turn to right. Hey, there we go.
Oh, there's like light coming from over there. Is that your scout?
Yeah, go check it out.
That might just
Yes,
be
it
your
is.
scout.
Go see your
Dang
friend.
rock.
It's a rock.
It's a dang rock that's going to disappear.
Unidentified
go.
signal nearby.
Forgot to check that.
Who could it be now?
Oh, we can't change the frequency.
Do you hear what it is?
Hello.
Oh, it's me.
Yo.
Spooky.
Quick thing for this. Look back at the tree. Back up. Just because this one takes a while if you don't know. No, back up, not look up. And then just flash a light.
Aw. Can we roast some marshmallows? Yeah. Yeah.
Why is it not moving forward?
You gotta extend
Do you have
the
to
stick.
extend the stick?
Oh, right. Wait. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button.
Oh god.
Well, there it goes. That was fast.
Crunchy marshmallow.
Stab the fire.
Why are you doing this?
I
Hey
don't
man, we've
know.
had a long day. We're a little hungry.
For crunchy marshmallow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
now
suddenly in a
what?
forest.
Quantum trees.
You want to look back at the campfire?
Gone. Oh,
Friend.
is that me?
Us?
It's a chair.
Oh hell yeah.
Yo, we're in the main menu.
Let's go. Can't sit in the chair. Oh, it's him.
Oh.
That guy, Esker.
Do you hear music? Pull out your signal scope.
No. Oh. Hey, Ryback.
Right back.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Banjo.
Where's the door?
There is no door.
We got fly up. Oh, okay.
There is no hole.
There's no hole.
Huh?
Maybe there's other people, elsewhere. Or not.
Oh,
Oh, there's the hole. The hole's on top, Jesse.
Oh. Quantum hole.
Quantum hole.
Quantum hole.
Please. Please.
doesn't get you into the bottom.
It's still, yes, you can see that the hole's not complete.
Yet. Good thing we brought this dynamite.
Quantum dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's a little bit more
Oh,
fun.
you get into the second.
It's a little bit more fun.
There we go. You
A
probably
little bit
just
more
turn your
fucked.
light on and off.
Yeah, I know.
Don't forget, Jesse, you could just turn off your light. It does the same thing,
That's what I just said.
right? Yeah. As Grant
He's a
just
smart
said.
guy. He's a smart guy, this Grant.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Same.
Oh.
I said the compliment
The
and I
banjo.
immediately rescinded. All right, you got one. On to the next. Oh, wait, I think you have to go back to the campfire first.
Oh, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, do we get this meet with Ryback and give him a little banjo?"
Oh.
Oh yeah,
He already has his
is.
banjo.
Yo,
It's not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need others for this next part. We need, you know, everyone. It might not exist here. Time.
God.
Signal scope.
Feldspar. Ah, well then.
And that's the only jump scare in the game.
Huh.
And it's the little jellyfish.
Yay. The others.
Now who's?
Oh, you should save this one last. Do this one last.
That's a question you can think about.
It's like, do we play the piano?
And there's
Oh,
Feldspar. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, get the others. Wouldn't want them to miss out. I'm Henry S. Truman, apparently.
The quiet shade. As opposed to the loud shade.
Look for signs.
I mean, it's pointing you in a direction, right? As signs sometimes do. Cross Old
Old
Bark.
Park. In an ancient grove.
Oh,
Go up.
No, keep. Yeah.
Not too fast.
You're like close to
There's
it. It's
a
like
thing behind you.
above behind, yeah.
God.
There we go.
Oh.
That
It's Garbo.
internet thing.
The character who arguably gives you the most useful ability in the game.
Did you grab it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
There's no fall damage.
That's true.
Taking advantage of it.
You did not grab
You
it.
did not.
I didn't grab it. Oh.
Jesse, please.
Sad.
Jesse, please.
I think potentially there may be like a flickering of like light, maybe to
Yeah,
like,
because it
you know,
has to
solidify.
it has to knock out your vision, right? And then up from here. There you go. Oh, you can see the shadow of the hammock.
I missed it.
You just bonked your head against it. Keep going up. You are looking away from the tree. There you
There
go.
it is.
You got it. Way taller than all the other trees in here too.
Yeah.
You still did not get it. There you go. Well,
Oh, no,
he's getting it. He's getting it.
Velocity match. Oh, oh.
He's beginning to believe.
you go.
Yeah. Great. Boom.
There he is.
Hey, man. Hey, time pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Fucking Garbo. Even at the end of the universe, he doesn't help.
Huh.
So you can actually zoom in with your signal scope, in case you forgot.
That's kind of
Just
weird.
Always looking at the stars.
That was what once again, we didn't really talk to him that much, but that's what Chet was doing. Chet was observing the fact that the stars were all supernovaing around them. Yeah. So Lawrence
Big
was right. He was always
man.
looking at the stars.
Sure.
The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us.
We're in the
I'll wait
afterlife.
here and remember them while you gather everybody else. You have one left. Who's the
Now,
last member of the band, do you think?
You. Because we made a time loop. Or we made a paradox. Oh, it's all in them.
Oh.
Look up, because they're pointing. Now look down.
What the fuck?
Flash.
Yeah.
Yo!
Rave.
that's the gang right there.
built on the backs of his dead ancestors.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
A little cringe, but okay.
I don't know, man. That's pretty base.
Do we just...
Wrong one.
The left
Third time's a
one? I
charm.
guess then we only have one option left.
Wow.
Wow. THX.
There he is.
Okay. Do me a favor real quick before we move on to the next part. Is the music okay for everybody else? Everybody can hear everything fine?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to
Yep.
take a quick second just to make it a little louder on my end. I've had it down kind of low for recording purposes, but I really want to hear this.
Very
I've
cool.
had the stream muted the entire time. No.
Great, you fuck. Okay. That options. Freaking audio. Master volume. Turn that up a couple ticks. Okay.
Resume.
And look, there he is.
There he is. There's the man.
A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. It's time to find out. Or is it time to find out? Then I will wait here. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be part of it.
Everybody.
We need a few more people, Jesse.
Talk to everyone.
No, Jesse, you could
Jesse,
just...
talk to them.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah. You can look up at the smoke too.
Ah, I see. Oh,
What do you do now? Bold as I would have hoped.
oh. So, do we just ultimately die by freeing us?
Would be like that. Envelop us one light.
Very
So
cool.
that final song
Very cool.
was called Let There Be Light.
Ah,
Mm.
Did you guys eventually figure out what the purpose of the Eye of the Universe is?
to break the time loop?
No. You
To
recall
reset the
you recall
universe.
in the text on the vessel, one of the other Nomai, like a different leader, was talking about how the stars were dying and the universe is slowly coming to an end.
Oh, is it to restart the universe?
The purpose of the Eye of the Universe is that eventually a conscious observer would find it and create such a cataclysmic like collapse of probability that it would lead to a new Big Bang.
Very cool.
It's the ultimate counter to entropy is the Eye of the Universe. Some other cool details. I can't remember if it's this song or the previous song, like the song that all of the people were playing all at once. The song that they were all playing all at once, that's called Travelers. It's a very good song, obviously. And it's either that one or this one. The composer for this game, it was one of the first songs that he made for Outer Wilds back when it was like in early alpha stages. And then when they finally finished the game and put the true ending in, they told him like, well, we need a new song. We need something that's really significant. And at that time, he had chucked that first song that he had made for the game. So he was like, you know what? I'm just going to take that old song wholesale and just perform a duet with myself from the past.
Cool.
And so, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that is the true ending of the game. There's a little bit more after the end of the credits, but...
Elk Choir.
Oh, look at that.
Don't look at that, yeah. Hey, that's true. Good catch, Lawrence. I totally wouldn't even have thought of that.
Wait, what? What about
Probably
the
for
elk choir?
That's DLC stuff. Don't worry about it.
You encounter elks? Talking elks?
A choir of them.
They
in
walk
fact.
up to you and they just go.
Very cool game.
Yeah. Very neat.
I personally
What was,
have such a positive response to this game because, once again, surprise, I have a lot of weird stuff when it comes to death and stuff like that. But this game, because that's what you're doing at the end, right? When everybody's playing their song and you have the option of either turning off the game or jumping into that cloud to collapse, like, probability. It's turning, like, the idea of your character dying into something like truly grander than anybody could have ever possibly imagined. And I don't know, there's something about that that's really beautiful.
Becomes God.
Well, if God created the universe and then died, sure. You know?
All the Kickstarter backers.
Luigi fan.
Why is Zach's name there, huh?
Yeah.
I
Zach
wasn't. I had no
Roll.
interest in this game when the Kickstarter came out. The Kickstarter was a lot
Not real fan.
more lackluster because that was before they brought on like a bunch of artists and a couple other musicians and a couple other programmers and stuff. The original Kickstarter, I believe, only had like 4 planets, and that was it. I believe in the original Kickstarter, or at least like that initial alpha version that came out, the quote-unquote end of the game was the Quantum Moon. It was figuring out how to get onto the Quantum Moon and talk to Solanum. I believe that was the original ending. And then when they got a bunch of funding and grants and stuff, because people were like, dude, this is fucking awesome.
They got grants.
They got Grant.
We did.
It's true.
I was there. I was just sitting there in the corner.
American Tea Room. What happened to the American Tea Room?
They were conquered.
Her last name is Rice. Kelsey Rice.
Nice.
That rhyme.
Very cool.
Can't believe you did the true ending in one go.
That was
Every single
incredible.
one of us died.
By the way,
several times.
14.3 billion years later.
It's just like the game creators, live action.
VR.
Very pretty.
So if you didn't do the Quantum Moon and didn't get the Solanum, he doesn't show up at the end, obviously, because you wouldn't have known that he existed. And if he doesn't show up at the end, the music is not complete. So you don't get that. Yeah.
So you're saying the Quantum Moon is required?
The Quantum Moon is required for that ending bit, sure. Yeah. So yeah, that was Outer Wilds. I am very happy to have gotten you guys here. Thank you very much for participating and doing such a great job, Jesse. Grant, you were very attentive when things were interesting. But you were a great co-pilot. It was a lot of fun whenever I was asking questions. Jesse would be struggling to fly in a straight line and Grant would be answering, so I appreciate that. I think that it makes sense that we would take a protracted break from Outer Wilds. I would be very happy to have you guys come back to do the DLC at some point, because the DLC is very good. It's very cool. It's full of all the same, like, what the fuck revelations that the main game is.
How long is the DLC?
So the main game, we ended up taking, like, what, a little bit under 24 hours or whatever. The DLC probably takes about 18.
What the heck?
So no spoilers,
but go to like another solar system or something.
The straight up, the DLC is an entire second game, because originally Dark Bramble was supposed to be something else. They originally had different plans for the Dark Bramble, but then they ended up having to, like, cut that to get the game out the door within a reasonable time frame. And then the game was wildly successful, right? Outer Wilds did gangbusters, so they went back and they were like, you know what? Let's do it. And then they took that original idea that they had and they extrapolated it out into this crazy, brilliant story, and that was the Echoes of the Eye DLC. So, I think, because Saba, you said you're not going to be here next Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So Lawrence and I will find something just kind of chill to do. We have stuff like Kunai, and when Saba comes back, we're gonna be doing Yoku's Island Express. So we got stuff in the hopper to do for a couple Sundays and stuff. But my figure was that in like maybe 2-3 months, I would hit you guys, Jesse and Grant, up again to see if you're game for the DLC. Because like I said, we'd love to have you back. But with that being said, I'm really happy with how this turned out. There were obviously moments of like me yelling and being like kind of intense or whatever, but
yeah, but that's probably experience.
I couldn't have asked for a better playthrough. I don't think.
That's very nice.
So,
well, thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Thanks for inviting us.
It's actually funny now I think about it, because I was just about to say that'd be really funny if on my own time I bought Outer Wilds and the DLC on Steam, so we didn't have to deal with any of Epic's bullshit for coming back for the DLC. But maybe I won't do that. That seems like a sunk cost that I don't really need. But anyway,
yeah, that's real unfair to my score, you know.
Your score?
Yeah, 5 out of 6.
Oh, true. We didn't
crash this time.
We didn't crash this time.
Oh, yeah. So what is it?
We almost did. I think the game came very close to almost doing it, but yeah.
2/3.
Two-thirds of the time the game crashed and I had to restart my computer. But yeah, that's Outer Wilds. Does anybody have any final comments or any parting words that they want to have? Otherwise, we can cut it here.
No, I don't think so.
Pretty pog game.
I'm glad that you guys liked it.
That's true.
All right. Ciao. I will obviously be seeing the majority of you on Friday for Pikmin 3. so that'll be a lot of fun.
Pikmin 3?
That what we're doing?
Oh yeah, we finished. Oh yeah, I never even told you what happened at the end of Ghost Trick. I'll tell you later, Grant. But
Yo, Pikmin 3?
yeah, we're gonna be starting a playthrough
Wii
of
U or
Pikmin 3
Switch?
because I already played it, and we just need something like chill because yesterday we finished Ghost Trick, which was like 8 episodes long or whatever, 10 episodes long, and then today we just finished Outer Wilds, so I'm like burnt out on like long series, so we're gonna do like 2 or 3 streams of Pikmin since I already played Pikmin 3.
Wii U or Switch?
Switch. I don't own a Wii U.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna be playing the re-release on there.
Multiplayer.
Sorry?
Pikmin 3 multiplayer.
Is there multiplayer?
There is multiplayer on Pikmin 3.
I didn't know that. I do have online, but are you
No,
volunteering?
I don't have the Switch version.
Okay, cool then. In that case, no, it would just be me. Cool. Great. Excellent. I will stay in touch, Jesse, to tap you to see if you're interested in the DLC in a little bit. But until then, y'all have a good rest of your Sunday.
Alright.
You too.
Bye, everyone.
Good night,
Later.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, stream.